Cease speaking for one moment.
Oi.
Hello. Okay, you can now continue speaking.
Alright. But yeah, I had that shit ear infection, and it was hurting so fucking bad, and I couldn't sleep. My dumbass fucking got, I don't know, like 4 or 5 Benadryls and like 6 aspirins. And took that shit. Really bad idea. That's how you die. That's not smart.
Did you just fucking
Oh yeah,
put
aspirin.
yourself in a
aspirin
coma?
blocks your something in the ATP process,
Mhm.
and you
Yeah,
can
and
actually die
Benadryl's
from
worse. Benadryl like fucks up with your gut. Yeah, my dad thought
Jesus,
I was fucking dead. No, he just woke me up. I just slept for like 20 hours, but I got my sleep. That's all that fucking mattered.
Right, well, makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, when
hello
you-
everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Fast Food Thursday. Today is Thursday, and it's
Is it?
not the best Thursday I have had. I'm gonna drag this stream down massively. No, I hopefully I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, I hope I am feeling like a sort of bout of depression coming on, and this phase is probably gonna be a pretty bad one. However, actually, I have nothing. It's just gonna be. I'm gonna feel terrible very soon, but not tonight because tonight I have alcohol and friends,
Nice.
or rather,
Oh, yes.
people
That's always
who
good.
pay me so I can pretend to be their friend.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, listen, when you have money, might as well.
I mean, honestly, that's better than friends.
Hell yeah. Because you have to listen to me. That's the best part.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, as a great scholar once said, abuse women, acquire currency. Like, you know, I can get behind that. Or dollar bills, y'all. That's
No, you
another
forgot-
ancient Gregorian text.
That's an old meme. That's like 2010.
Yeah, dude.
And
That's
fashion.
old,
We got-
that's
and
ancient.
fashion.
That meme is so old they use it in an anti-smoking ad.
Good.
You forgot the disregard the constabulary part. But yeah, okay. I have a hot take for all of you.
Alright.
What do you think? This shit, I swear, I saw it earlier today. They changed the title now, but Jesus Christ, who even thinks that? Like, how do they even come up with that shit?
If you'll
Hey,
excuse
I
me, I
was
think I will kill
Why
myself
on
tonight
everyone-
after all.
The internet.
Really?
is a
I
beautiful
actually
place,
remember
man.
in children's home where I was at, I remember one kid, he was super autistic. He thought that Hillary Clinton was hot. And he ran to the murder and shit. Like, all of these disgusting old women. I think that Theresa May would also be his type.
Maybe he's just
Didn't,
into power and
didn't-
shit, man.
I remember vaguely that Paul's ego thought that Hillary Clinton young was hot.
Yeah, he said that she used to have a fat ass. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen pictures of young Hillary Clinton. It might be true. Oh yeah, Chicken is in the chat. Hello, Chicken.
No chicken. Wait, is chicken there?
Chicken is in the
I am
chat. He's not in here.
communicating for him.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say he didn't dox me this time. It was fucking Neo, piece of shit. Thanks for keeping the legacy alive, Neo.
Oh yeah, Annegret Kramp-Karrenbauer, also a thing.
No.
It's this guy.
He told you to do it. He told you to fucking do it. You piece of shit.
I just told you that's what he said.
Fuck no.
Fucking Florida.
Oh god, why?
Oh, dude, that fucking meme would like search Florida man with your birthday on
Oh
it.
yeah, I did that already.
Yeah, birthday. I mean, that was pretty great.
Yeah, story about me came up.
Though I have been seeing like Polish man seems to be like the Florida man of Europe.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah, I saw a couple of them too.
Now,
I would have thought it was Russia.
I know.
Well, Russia's
Well-
not in Europe. Let's be honest. It's all Asia.
It's part of Eurasia.
Yeah.
Continents are arbitrary.
I mean, not really. It's the Ural divides breaks off Europe from.
Well, yeah, but why does it do that?
So like
Yeah.
all the people.
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously,
Russia,
yeah.
aren't
Why?
they?
Why does the Rio Grande separate North America from Central America, and why does whatever the
Yeah.
fuck the border is between Costa Rica, no, Panama, and fucking Colombia is separated?
Borders are like arbitrary, man. We just all live in one big society.
Yeah.
That- a beautiful Anfash utopia. That's what we used to live in.
And then we started getting Europeanized.
Yes, we did. It was that, and then people trying to administer fascism, which wasn't true fascism, by the way, guys. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't real.
No.
It wasn't a narco-fascism.
I recently had to have an argument with someone over why Italian fascism was bad.
Yeah.
But
It's
why
Like,
was it?
someone I personally know.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I
people
wish
like
I
that.
personally knew people like that.
I
Hey
can
man,
confirm
Mussolini was
being-
cool with black people.
Yeah,
Checkmate.
basically,
I
that
can
was the argument.
confirm, being from Italy, yes, people think that Mussolini wasn't all that bad. Some
He's not
people.
even Italian. He's not even Italian. He's just dumb.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's not even fucking Italian.
Hey man,
But
he has some
it's not like a
spicy
Hitler
memes.
situation. What the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Burger, how do you feel about spreading this new threat to the youth?
To the ones of new cyber threat called role-playing. Role-playing? I thought we stamped that out during the Satanic Panic when we banned Dungeons and Dragons.
I know, right?
That.
Oh, dude, wait till they find out about furries.
Oh god.
You know, so I have this issue, right? Occasionally, I won't have anywhere to play a game. I'll have to like leave my house or something, or like my friend won't have a place to set up his. So there's been times where we've like thought about playing like Shadowrun in public, and then we realize that planning elaborate illegal activities in public is probably not the best idea.
Yeah, no, I've had moments where my dad was asking me, what are you doing, just out of curiosity, and talking him through what I was doing to plan a run in Shadowrun, because I GM it from time
Well,
to
you
time.
see, Dad, we need to assassinate this guy, so I'm thinking that we put like a sniper on the roof.
Pretty much.
Your weapons
pretty much. At first, like, I've had to explain it to him like a dozen times before he got it, and then when I start speaking about advanced crimes and planning with all future tech, he goes, "Oh, Shadowrun."
Look, Dad, Ted Kaczynski wasn't crazy, all right? He was a visionary.
So just
Man
a
of
quick
the
reminder
time.
to everyone pinging me in general chat, during these streams I do not leave this particular channel. So do
Wait,
not
hold
attempt
up.
to
Why?
contact me.
Wait, hold up. Never mind. I'm
Bob
not
the
gonna
commie
do
says Adolf Hitler did
Did he
literally
just-
nothing wrong.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah?
Bob the Wait, didn't Bob the Commie fucking quit
That's-
Minecraft prison?
That's what I'm
Oh, yeah,
asking
he did.
Buffalo right now. That's
Ban
just why
hammer
I didn't-
his ass. That's against the
Okay.
rules.
No, but I didn't know if he
Fucking
did it or
beamed.
if
Ninja.
Buffalo let him out.
This is true fascism.
Yeah.
Like, it literally says that in the rules. Don't try to avoid fucking punishment in Minecraft prison.
That's like the fourth person this week.
I was talking
We have a
to
lot
Buffalo
of fucking
guy.
people right now down there.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. And also, I just want to put that out there. When the fucking boogaloo on this server happened, it was when I was gone. I'm just saying, I hold this server
Wait, what happened?
by a fucking string. Like 5 people got cunted.
Yeah. Yeah. I was there.
Strange, we didn't
It's-
see you in the
it's me.
same room as them ever, Anarcho.
Fucking.
What? Whoa, buddy, whoa. What kind of allegations are you trying to spread against me? I need a lawyer present when I hear shit like that, alright? Like, crack team of crack-smoking Jewish lawyers, alright? You'll be hearing from Yildi Schloss.
I got Jacob Rosenthal.
Crack-
You
just
know,
go
that's
for
on me.
Dude, just go for the meth directly. It's faster.
That is a delicacy in my land.
We just have hillbilly heroin here, man. Just fucking oxycodone and shit.
Actually, that probably is actually more prevalent in Florida than most other drugs, just because there was that whole like oxy type I can't remember what it was called, but it was basically people.
You guys
like,
got all the synthetic shit down there, like yeah,
yeah.
You know, up here it's all heroin. I think the heroin epidemic hit Ohio the worst. I'm pretty sure because fucking rural communities.
We just don't have easy access to Mexicans. I'm sorry.
We don't either. We're more north than you, fucker.
Yeah, but you have to go around all the southern states to reach us. It's just quicker to get all the Cubans.
You just live in the chode of the United States. I would hate it too.
We are America's dick.
Dude, the Everglades are just the fucking I don't know.
Swamp.
The Everglades is the pre-cum of America.
Yeah, it's a pre-cum of America.
Fair.
Oh my god.
I do want to see Florida at some point, though. It's one of the more
It actually
interesting
is.
states. I
Memes
feel like.
aside, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's nice to visit. It's nice to visit. I can confirm that.
I feel like you gotta do it. Like when my friend went to Israel and he went to Palestine, they gave him a big tank that he sat in and just looked out a small hole, and you're like, oh, that looks cool.
Oh yeah, they do the
avoiding
war
getting
tourism thing
blown
there,
up.
where they sort of sit down an area and watch some Palestinian town get bombed in the shit.
Yep, that's what he did.
That's so horrible.
That's what he did. Homie's pro-Palestine too. He's just a meme man.
Fucking.
Oh yeah, anything for the meme.
You ever see those those cartoons that come out of Palestine?
No, but they sound lovely.
They're fucking great. There's one that had this giant nightmarish Mickey Mouse that goes on fucking jihad.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's Palestine?
I'm not sure who Payan.
It's Hamas. Hamas put them out. It's hilarious.
Okay, because I thought that was just memory TV.
Muted? Do they just not hear me at this point?
Oh, sorry.
We can
hear you.
Ooh.
Why? How do you do?
TheBurgerkrieg, what were you gonna say?
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna say it anymore because I'm insulted.
We're sorry.
Keep interesting conversation.
I really have to.
What a sauerkraut.
Yep.
Burger, what do you think about Hamas Mickey Mouse?
I beg your pardon. What?
Oh, I've never heard of Hamas Mickey Mouse.
Oh god.
Yeah, didn't Hugo and Jake do that a long time ago?
Yeah, that's where I first saw it.
Well, now I'm expecting to see fucking Hamas Mickey Mouse.
I'll see if we can find it.
I'm waiting.
I haven't found any of this anti-Semitic shit yet. Hold up, I'm looking for it.
No.
Nice.
May this stave off your hunger.
Oh, you mean Darfur?
Inshallah.
Yeah, that's his name.
I mean, still not as good as memory TV memes, to be honest.
Oh, dude, memory is where it's at.
Memory,
when I'm sad,
honestly, memory is the best.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, I know about this. Yeah, I think my Arabic teacher showed this to me.
So I don't know if this one's real because the fucking text is different, but
Yeah.
No, this is all pretty in line.
No, he doesn't say Iraq. Go on, one second.
yeah.
I mean, this is all pretty in line with how these children's characters.
Some of it's fucking great. I think his parents get shot by Israelis or something in the show.
I like that.
Of course.
Watch.
Yeah, no, fucking Arab TV, especially Arab children's TV, is so fucked up. And memory is really the best place to get that kind of shit. It's like when they're like this high civilization and it's not all that bad. They should sit on the fucking UN Council of Human Rights. And you show them what their mainstream television is like. It's like, what the fuck?
Wait, hold up. You don't think the Saudis should be the head of the Human Rights Council?
No, I sort of do not
What are you?
believe this.
Whoa.
What?
Burger.
You don't think
Brown
the
people?
Saudis deserve nuclear
Hold
technology?
on. Let me
What?
say this right. I'm very disappointed. They are our ally, and just because they're only one of 4 absolute monarchies that still exist in the 21st century does not mean they shouldn't sit in the Human Rights Council.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if they
Hey, no
have
one's living
nuclear
in Ryan.
technology
Come on.
for energy generation. Like that's
Yeah, I
not,
agree with that too.
you can't. It's not a simple thing to have like
Hey.
nuclear reactors and then build nuclear bombs out of it. Unless
No,
you
it
build
is
No,
not.
but it's
No.
much easier. It's
They-
much easier if you already have a reactor.
They
It
told
is-
us sorry after they killed our journalist. Okay, so we're cool with them. They
And
said sorry.
Chicken
They
Bouillon
apologized.
says donates $2 and says you smell good. Thank you very much. I know I do. I use like mango shampoo.
11 days left on your taxes, boys.
I already got
I
my
filed them like months ago.
I don't have to pay taxes.
Yeah, and your boy, as I've said, might be committing schmazen. But I do have to fill out my W-2. So.
Well, you're an anarcho-fascist, though. Does that mean you pay a lot of taxes or no taxes at all?
Well, it depends on which job we're talking about, because one of them I pay my taxes, and the other one I
It means
might not. Sometimes allegedly.
Is
pay my
taxation
taxes.
theft or necessary for maintaining the power of the state?
Look! All I gotta say is this man and Fash is the only way to get rid of the space boomers. All right.
Alright,
So
Very
follow
true.
Anfash
That is
first.
true.
Valid.
Praise be. Praise be. Now stop asking me questions about my ideology. That makes complete
Okay.
sense. Okay. You clearly are smooth-brained, and that's why you
actually-
don't understand it.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Actually, I met another unironic canvas.
Wait.
Well, no, rather, I found out that one of the people that I'm running a Shadowrun campaign for is an Anfash.
That actually makes sense in the
Unironically.
context of Shadowrun.
I know, but it's like, dude, what? It's like,
I don't get it.
me neither. It's just,
I do.
I'm curious.
people-
My curiosity.
How is it to run a Shadowrun campaign in Italy?
I don't do it in Italy. I just run it over Discord.
No.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't do it in Italy over Discord. Their hands too much. You wouldn't be able to see what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. No, but actually, that's interesting. You know why that is? You know why that's actually true?
I have my theories.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
there's like 15 different languages that are just called dialects in Italy.
yeah, they speak very differently from each other.
Yeah, and so sometimes you literally cannot understand each other.
Fucking spaghetti, man.
Spaghetti's a hell of a drug.
I mean, it's better than running a campaign over Discord with like somebody from Mexico or Spain, because then you got the kids screaming, the vacuum cleaner going, mom
Yeah.
yelling.
No, and the
Spanish
best
people
part
are
is,
rich.
yeah, no. The best part is this fan cap.
Gunshots outside. Unironically, we heard gunshots.
Nothing wrong with unironic gunshots outside. That's
That's
just how it
ironic.
be.
How do you ironically shoot guns outside?
You know, like
You
You have to say no
Yes,
homo
yeah,
listen.
afterwards.
yeah.
Listen, fucking
You just
either
yell
millennials
"Bango"
or
outside
Gen Z
someone's
will
door.
figure it out. Not too difficult.
So you shoot a guy in the chest, you say no murder, and then it's not murder. It's how it
Oh, dude, you got him.
Yeah, that's what those
Good.
two dudes. That's how those two
Fucking
dudes in
perfect.
Arkansas got off. Pretty easy. You heard about that? The two guys in Arkansas who decided to test some body armor, so they were shooting at each other. They got ready.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, it sounds like fucking.
What was that thing that happened? I think it was like last year. There were some
The book
YouTubers-
thing, the fucking
Yeah,
YouTuber
where they
that
tried to
won the
shoot-
fucking
Oh.
Garland
They fired
Award
a fucking like what was it, like a 40
Deagle. It was a Deagle.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
fucking 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like,
Fucking chicken
through a
bouillon
book.
cube just accused you of being a big asparagus plant, anarcho-fascist. What
Whoa,
do you
whoa,
have
whoa.
to defend yourself against this
Hey.
accusation?
Hey, whoa, look, all right? Who gave the revelation about big asparagus on the server? It was your boy, Anfash. All right, coming
That's
in.
exactly
Maybe
what
just
a
have it
fucking
false
shill
information.
for big asparagus
No,
would say.
not a
That's
show.
right.
look, guys. Look,
Who
guys.
has 2 thumbs and is not a shill for big asparagus?
Me. I'm not
Not
a
this
big
guy.
asparagus. You want me to put that picture in again? I'll do it. Here. I'll dox myself if
Chicken
that
says,
means I'm not a shill.
keep your socks on while you shoot, or it's gay. Also, Benjamin
true.
Sadiq says, just got your ad, lol. Yeah, hello, any new people that joined the stream. This is for people who give me money. I don't actually support what they say, but they have the right to say it.
Damn right.
That's lame.
They look like the kind of guys who would take turns shooting
Here,
at each other.
who has 2 thumbs and doesn't support big asparagus? This guy. Yay. Okay. So we. Fuck you.
Listen,
I would ask
we
you
have
about
one person who is known for being a fucking ninja. Ninjas gather information. What's he saying? I trust him over the shill.
That's
Whoa.
fucking right.
Look, I'm so transparent. I've doxed the shit out of myself all over this server. Okay, I think that shows my honesty.
Quite transparent, my
Hey,
dude.
isn't doxing an offense here?
Oh shit.
We're all gonna get cunted.
If you dox yourself,
Yeah, it's been me.
No doxing. There's no rule for that. No
Is
exception.
it
was made.
doxing?
Phantom.
Is it doxing if you pay money to Burger?
Oh, you piece of shit. Every time.
what is this?
Every. Oh my god. I have a worse one on my phone now. I don't know if I want to. I'll do it later, maybe. I'll give you more fodder. I look like a
What's
fucking
these boomer
lesbian.
memes?
I look like a lesbian in it. It's fucking terrible.
I was about to say,
You're
I
only
was
in
about-
that one.
Yeah.
I was about to say, did
Boys.
the Templin Institute dox themselves when they sent me my car permits?
Yes.
Oh,
Get bean. Also, I mean, I've already posted this, but this beautiful beverage I found, I will show all of you now. It's my favorite thing.
Okay, let's see.
Not in the United States, though. I love it how it says, I'm Jamaican afterwards. Now, granted, it doesn't say nigga, it says bigga, but still. Bigga, I'm Jamaican is still the funniest shit.
That I mean, that does sound like it will give you cancer the moment you drink it.
I drank it. Tasted pretty good. I will say when I was down there, Dr. Pop was the fucking weirdest. That shit's fucking
you were in
strange.
Jamaica.
I was in Belize, no.
Oh.
Dr. Pop sounds like
Yeah,
a
Dr. Pop
fucking
was down
knockoff
there.
of a knockoff.
It didn't even taste like Dr. Pepper at all.
oh shit! That you talked about Belize. That reminded me of back in the '90s. My aunt went down to Belize to do some charity work or something, and she brought back a baseball cap it was green and gold, the colors of the Green Bay Packers, but it said Chicago Cowboys on it with the Dallas Cowboys helmet in gold, in like yellow and gold or yellow and green. And it's like
Fucking
that's
like 15 layers of knockoff.
yeah, it was like that was my
No,
first
it's
experience
multi-purpose, man. It doesn't matter which team you support. You can just claim you supported the winning team after all. You know, it's
Yeah,
shit.
it's three teams in one. It's perfect.
Also, we're talking about Polish people being the Florida people of Europe.
What about Russians?
No, because Poland has the same. I like the one where was like Polish man lost in airport for 28 days or something.
Yeah. Also, yeah, talking about that kind of shit. Actual question: do you think this guy was Polish or just Floridian?
Just gay.
Yeah, he looks gay.
Yeah, if he was Polish,
that
he'd
is.
probably shoot the guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I
He
don't know
kinda-
those
he-
faces though. He is at the very least high as fuck.
Yeah, he's probably like on Flock or some shit, dude.
Man, he would be so handy to have at like the local anime con, especially on Sunday.
I'm gonna go get my second.
Yeah, can you
beer. I
imagine?
should've gotten
Can you
more.
imagine getting that high at an anime con though?
That would be a waste of whatever drug.
Yeah, you're right. He should be at furry. He should be at furry convention. He'd fit right in.
God.
Welcome to fish memes only.
Hey, Cable, have you ever watched the YouTube show Niggas on a River?
Oh,
Yes,
It is
I
the
love that.
greatest- It is the greatest thing on YouTube. If you like fishing, check out Niggas on the River.
I mean, honestly, those are two of the coolest, just the most sympathetic people I have seen on
Yes.
the internet.
I know, they're great. Oh my god. I love that show. Like, when I get sad, that's one of the things I watch. Niggas on the River. Oh my god.
Alright.
Here.
I got my head sliced open today.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Yeah, my head fucking hurts.
That's,
Why would you go and do such a thing?
I had a procedure to get some shit removed from my head.
Nice.
Do
Sounds
you
about
have
right.
like shrapnel in your skull, like fucking
No, I had sebaceous cysts
I'm back, what's
on
up?
the top of my head.
spacious cysts?
Sebaceous cysts. They're like the old.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that shit's
far out.
nasty.
yeah.
I don't know,
Nasty,
I-
especially if you don't get it removed fast enough.
Oh no,
It
these
just
things.
keeps rotting.
Well, they
basically.
don't rot. They don't rot. They just fill up with oil and just.
I
Well,
wouldn't-
no, they fill up with oil, and then if you don't treat them, the bacteria starts to build up in it.
Yeah. Well, I had
And
mine.
it fucking reeks.
Well, I had
dude.
mine removed, and I asked the doctor not to show me them because I didn't want to be grossed out.
Yeah, good.
I kind of wish he gave me like Vicodin or something because my fucking head hurts. Sorry, I don't have anything else to talk about. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
I went
I'm
out
just like-
shooting with
I'm just
my-
like that. That's the biggest thing that happened to me today.
You
You
do
know.
some abortions of memes, guys. This is
yeah,
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is
I
not.
think that's the
This was
point,
never
though.
meant to be an entertaining show.
Yeah.
fish
pretty much.
memes.
This is just
memes.
like 2 hours of burger entertaining us.
Well, I
Well-
mean, it's 2 hours of me sitting here drinking beer and you guys talking while I occasionally chip
Yeah.
in.
Okay, what would you rate my fucking fish memes, Burger? Do it now.
Where's your fish memes, mate?
They've been since covered up.
Oof.
By Big
Do it.
Asparagus? Oh.
yes, it's
I'm not into fishing, so I can't really tell.
It appears that they are simple
Such a
they're
shame.
gifs. They're like still images of gifs that have just like have impact font over them about fishing, and it makes me want to kill myself.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
I'm
what doesn't?
I'm actually deadly allergic to impact font.
Yeah, but
Oh.
what doesn't want to make
All
you
of
kill
my
yourself?
fucking thumbnails up until like
nowadays?
3 months ago were fucking impact font, man.
Oh, get beaned.
Well, that just shows how dedicated I am to watching your content.
That's true.
Epic meme.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Dedicated to the cause.
But yeah,
It
I
costs me
went-
like $300 to buy an EpiPen every time you do that, though. Just letting you know.
Jeez. That's good, American healthcare.
Damn right.
The best
Oh,
healthcare on the planet.
No, but
I
well,
am-
isn't the USA the planet anyways?
Yes, it is.
That is
You're right.
true. Yeah, we
Like
own
all
everything.
Americans.
Yeah.
everywhere I walk
The
is
planet of
America.
America.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's how our military operates. That's how I operate.
Fair.
These fucking suck.
What is with the fucking memes, dude?
These are extremely specific memes.
Is this the kind of memes that geologists share with each other? Is that the kind of world?
Just a
Well,
fucking Facebook group.
I recently,
We're beyond boomer memes. We're at greatest generation memes now. These are like fucking 90-year-old computer.
Hang on.
I recently joined the subreddit about like.
Hang on, I
memes
gotta
for,
rescue
like-
this with the only spicy science memes.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
That vacuum decay, dude.
Yep.
What even
I don't
is this? What even is this?
It requires a lot of
Everything
physics.
is wrong with this. It doesn't make any sense. It's nothing. It's way
That's
too
too unfash,
small.
by the way.
It's poorly cropped. It's got like this small little border to the left where it's slightly shifted. What the fuck?
It's a true postmodern masterpiece, Burger.
It's a deconstruction
Is
of
this
what
is
you know.
this the point where memes have become so ironic that they have just imploded? Somewhere the house of cards of meme irony has collapsed, and slowly but steadily the rest of memes is just falling, and we just don't know about it yet because we're not near the fucking epicenter?
And
Just like
soon
back
as
in the
Zoomers
day.
that
I'm
create
just
these memes are
sharing
gonna
random
go-
shit that I can find on my phone at this point.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing this. Oh yeah. Oh, I think Discord froze on my phone.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, we can still hear you. Also, Spaghetti,
Oh
you're
god,
unmuted,
oof,
so if you
oof, the big Gen Z meme.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are talking about America and Israel, and you just remind me of this thing. It just doesn't make any sense. America and Israel, tale of two brothers, bravely settled in an occupied land, built a civilization out of nothing, smashed the British Empire, liberated millions of slaves, fought communists, attacked and hated by Muslims, respects native lands, loves God and Jesus, keeps the faith, and most importantly has millions of patriots willing
This
to
has
fight
to be
and die
ironic.
for it.
This is ironic.
This is ironic.
Honestly.
I
It's
always
ironic.
think that something has to be ironic, but it like sometimes I'm at
It's
the
they're
point where I
saying
think
they're saying
no.
Israel loves Jesus.
Yeah. Also, any like people that are very pro-Israel I know wouldn't even make the claim that they do not respect native lands. Like they at least admit that. They're like, yeah, we are encroaching on them, but it is our land.
On the left, what the fuck?
What thing on the left?
There's like a little
Oh,
like
but
white
it's
dot.
just this
It's like
tiny
wrapping
strip.
around.
This is awesome.
Oh, the off center. Yeah.
Oh god, that fucking reminds me.
Memes have gone too far.
No such thing.
No.
We need to stop memes now. This is why the EU put in Article 13.
Oh
I'm
shit.
for it now.
Yep.
Article
Based-
13 was woke.
Based and honk pilled.
What the fuck? Iron Front, are you just posting fucking
this t-shirt's
dong
way too long.
expansions at this point?
I'm just going through my phone's
Yeah,
photo
fair.
library. Yeah.
Hang on. But yeah, that fucking Harambe one reminded me. Elon Musk dropping a rap track.
Yo, did you hear Elon Musk is now formally the CEO of Dogecoin?
Wait, what?
So Dogecoin put out a little Twitter poll of who should become the new CEO, and then Elon Musk said he loves Dogecoin, so they made him the new CEO, and I guess that stopped at some point because now his Twitter bio says former CEO of Doge.
Aw.
Yeah. Also, he actually did make a fucking a Rip Harambe named rap song.
Yeah.
That was fucking slightly cancerous, but that's fine.
Simulation's breaking down, man. Just what's going on.
Yeah.
We're in the
Yeah,
end time.
it's falling apart at this
The
point.
boogaloo is upon us. Day of the big gay will soon reign. I was actually just about to post that one, Matt.
Yeah. Listen, you gotta do a bit of hoo-ha of the rap. Also, now after this, after saying this, I will not ever have enough. I will never qualify for British secret fucking qualification. So
Dude, I already have secret clearance
here's
in
the
America.
thing, right?
Okay.
Let me just 1 second.
yeah, but in
right?
America, not in England.
Cease. Okay. this army AI robot killing shit, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna have robots and drones and fucking tanks that shoot, at least have those remote controlled by people. Don't have them be machines.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa. Why not? Have you seen, like, why not? What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I don't understand why people make that shit. It's like they haven't seen any movie ever in their entire fucking life.
I'm
beautiful.
assuming what this is a it would get orders from somebody and then do them. Not necessarily it's like fully like
No, but we have a whole
Nice
generation
mode American.
of people who have trained from early childhood for this job, right? And now that all of the jobs are being taken away by robots, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Burger. That's why the big asparagus is behind the proliferation of fucking Fortnite. 'Cause that way you get Zoomers to control your robots.
Yeah.
I want to find that green text I saw of if Vietnam happened in modern times.
Oh, with the fucking Gucci gang blasting us.
Yes, as the Huey comes in and they fucking yeet the dead Vietnamese guy into a bush and do a flop.
Yeah.
Dab on him, yeah. That's why I'm waiting for fucking Venezuela to pop off, man. I want to get my chance to kill commies in the jungle, goddammit. It's my God-given right as an American.
Your duty as an American.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Hold on. Are we just going to glaze over what Neo put in here?
Yes, we are.
Fucking yes.
We very much are going to do exactly that.
Yep.
Stop.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Wow. That's a picture of Neo. Guys, he just revealed himself.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to
Doxing himself.
Yeah, oh my god.
Dude, I should have had this whenever I was playing like Call of Cthulhu or some shit.
Fucking yeah.
I actually love this GIF.
Oh, Cyber Anime Alien has donated 10 New Zealand dollars, which I have no idea what that is.
That is about $5
in real money, but you should check out the Tau Empire 40k faction. They aren't as grimdark, only a modern PLC.
Fucking no!
The Tau fucking...
If you can get over the weeb
communists!
Yeah, they're smart.
I played once like some Warhammer 40k strategy game at like my mother's ex-boyfriend's PC because he wanted me to do it. And I picked the Tau as my faction because I'm all about that high-tech shit. I still do not know what the fuck they are, but
so the Tau are essentially space commies. They're like a Japanese communist society that's based on a caste-based hierarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like the ethereals, which essentially
they're the least evil people in the entire galaxy generally, but they're also the one everyone hates because they're very
not evil.
They can't do melee in the tabletop. In the rules, basically.
Listen, all right. I played Necrons right before they had any units on tabletop. And every time I fought Tau, it was just like I'd have to march my robot army across the map, and they would just wreck my fucking troops because I couldn't hit them, and they just parked the other side of the map and hit me with artillery, bro. Fuck the Tau.
Yeah. Fuck the Tau. Also, this.
Yeah, fuck the Tau and fuck the Tau.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, about now that we're talking 40k, what the shit is this? I've had this issue myself. Fucking ever unironically praise the Omnissiah?
No,
not really. Though.
Too bad.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't because I have no idea about jack shit when it comes to Warhammer.
So in 40k society, they do have a lot of high-tech stuff, but they aren't allowed to know how it works. So they just kind of like do it and then hope it works and pray to their machine god for
it's basically a society full of like grandmas and grandpas with computers.
Essentially.
like they know how to build a plasma gun, but they don't know why they know how to build a plasma gun. They don't
Yeah, why it
understand
works.
why it works. It just
No,
does because the manual says it does.
Actually,
and
they
the
don't even
Omnifier
know.
said so.
They don't even know that because they have to find the STC patterns to produce it, and the STC patterns are essentially this: plug it in the machine, and it produces it by itself.
Oh, like a
If you
walk
find it.
hive.
Yeah, essentially, STCs were like automated colony equipment production things.
Oh, so not quite like a walk hive. Walk hive is only for guns.
Oh, yeah, but then it's that, but like for everything, except that now, since they were produced before a bunch of shit happened, they're like, and like 20,000 years before the thing. So basically, it's just fucking all lost and broken down. So they have to find them and reproduce them to make them and shit.
40K has some great lore in it.
Yeah, but basically, essentially, the Omnissiah is like the machine god, and like you have the priests of the machine god, which are basically tech support, and they don't know shit. They just do the things that they are said, and they memorize the litanies of restarting or some shit.
So
Isn't
basically,
the
like manuals. They just memorize manuals.
Yeah, essentially.
Wait,
Science is crazy.
Isn't the Omnissiah the Void Dragon that's locked up in Mars?
I mean, yes, but they don't know that.
Yeah.
They
I didn't
think
know
it's
that
the
either.
Emperor. Well, some of them think it's the Emperor. Some of them say that's bullshit. But yeah.
Well, it's like at some point in history before Warhammer 40k or before 30k, he like fought a dragon and imprisoned it on Mars.
that was the Necrons that fought the Void Dragon and imprisoned it on Mars. Then the fucking humans go to Mars and somehow they all become tech crazed and shit. And so
That's weird. Why were the Necrons on Mars at the time?
not at the time. Like
Yeah,
when
no,
when the
that's
Necrons
the
were
one
around.
weird thing about all of Warhammer is why were the Necrons on the Mars?
Burger. Yes, Burger. The weird thing is why are the space mummy robots on Mars? That is in fact a weird thing.
Well, they were when they fucking ruled everything, and then they just went to sleep because they didn't want to deal with the fucking knife-eared fucks.
Those darn Eldar.
God damn it.
Cyber Anime Alien, another $2 New Zealand dollars. I go enclaves and charge in like a mad lad. See, I don't even know what the fuck that is, but it does sound. What is it?
That's it. I'm getting my mallet.
I'm not getting out of my chair.
Dude, Eustace Baggs is my spirit animal.
This show is so good.
Yeah, that man really resonates with how I feel.
I actually started watching Avatar: The Last Airbender yesterday.
That's good.
Again, or
no, for the first time. And it's like it's difficult for me because it's like a children's show. But I hear so much good about this, and I don't like anime, but I hear this is not technically anime; it's just animation. It's
like it's American based.
Oh,
so
that's why it's
not
better.
like.
I want to shoot all weebs on sight, but I do like my Avatar. All right, let me tell you.
Avatar is like.
And supposedly Legend of Korra is better, but you have to have
No.
There's a lot of drama with Legend of Korra.
It had potential. I liked it.
It had potential.
I didn't watch all of it, but I watched like the first couple seasons. It was good. I just didn't.
So I watched the first season. I just thought they kind of like squandered a lot of the potential they had, especially with the antagonist with it. I feel like they kind of fucked that up royally, you know?
Yeah.
Fun game for the first time watching Korra. Try to figure out where Tumblr lost its shit.
All the time, usually. The answer is they lost their shit when you wouldn't let them use porn anymore.
Yeah, but like, come on, fucking Tumblr was basically just porn.
Yeah, basically, and then they just went everywhere else.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere that they lost like 65 to 70% of their traffic after the purge.
It's like, why the fuck even do that? Like, that's what Tumblr is.
Because Verizon wants to kill off Yahoo and Tumblr.
Yeah.
I
the
hate the fact that something like that is possible, that you can just buy a company only to destroy it. That should not be legal.
I mean,
You just fucking close it, right?
It's technically illegal in certain, like to a certain extent, right? Like, you can't buy up all of your competition and then,
Yeah, but the
just
problem
close
is,
them all
like,
down.
with big tech giants, antitrust laws are not properly enforced.
I
let's
agree.
Be honest.
I absolutely agree with that. I'm saying it is illegal. They just get away with it anyways.
I think they should all merge into one company to fix that trust problem.
The issue becomes that they form oligarchies instead of not oligarchies, oligopolies instead of monopolies, and they just sort of like say, okay, we'll split up the country so you can have this section, you can have this section, you can have this section.
Yeah, that's
but
a
so many
trust.
places in America is just like you can only get one service. Like
you start busting them trusts.
Yeah, and this is what happens when that shit. Oh shit, it's minuscule. Never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say I ain't busting out my fucking.
Never mind. I thought it was just the pictures. I thought it was cut up. No, it's Nebraska's infrastructure literally collapsing during the flood that happened.
That is a fun game.
Oh yeah, it is. I play in VR. It's even better. I must.
Yeah, I don't want to buy a flight stick though, and it's really difficult to use my keyboard and mouse with a VR headset strapped to my.
Oh shit! Yeah,
eyes.
the first time I played Elite Dangerous, I was drunk. It took me
a bad idea.
Yeah, it took me about 20 minutes to dock because I kept bouncing. I go in there and I tried, and I had a 360 controller. I just kept bouncing around like ricocheting inside the station.
That's why I got an autopilot. The best investment in the fucking game.
Press N to instantly do your job for you.
That's honestly, that was the only somewhat difficult part about playing that game, because all I do when I play Elite Dangerous is literally just truck. I do not ever go to any combat engagements. I just get a big ship and I ship goods from one port to the other. That's all I do, and that's the one thing that might have been a bit of a challenge, and I completely just got rid of it. Said,
at that point, you're just playing Space Euro Truck Simulator, which isn't a bad thing.
Yes.
It's
but
just, I
am terrified of driving trucks, and I'm not terrified of driving, like, flying massive spaceships.
Crashing into a traffic pole, terrifying. Crashing into a burning inferno of a sun.
Unfash.
Yeah, that's me.
That's fucking proof that 4chan is all made up of serial killers and terrorists.
How is that? That's like, you don't do that. You're not like, oh, you're a speaker.
No, people do that, but they don't go onto a website and detail every process.
Yeah, they do.
Guys, fucking, you're really
invented to convey this information.
Look, all right. 4chan is a
trash,
beautiful website.
That's
I'm
my
gonna
favorite
find this
thing about the fucking Andrew Yang right now. Where the media's going, oh, the alt-right is now supporting Andrew Yang. It's like, no, you have 4chan memeing for Andrew Yang. Why? They used to meme for Trump. Why did they do that? Because he's the most memeable candidate. That's what the only thing they care about. They are agents of chaos.
Did you see that thing where they went through PewDiePie's Twitter follows, like he was following certain people, and they listed a bunch of them as like questionable people that he's following. They have links to the alt-right, and one of them was H3H3.
Oh yeah,
and another one is Ben
with
Shapiro.
Tourette syndrome. Whose wife is literally from Israel.
Yep. It's great. I've had people unironically repeat it.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Like, yeah, but you know, I don't PewDiePie followed on Twitter those fascists and.
I follow fucking Nazis on Twitter. Why? Because I'm interested in having a laugh every once in a while.
Yeah, but the people that were like conservative he followed were like he followed like Steven Crowder, Ben Shapiro, Laura Sutherland, and like some other people who were like
they're
new not the alt right, but like the new like online right.
Yeah, but like if you call Ben Shapiro an alt right guy, you're a
that's you kind of
and you should commit suicide.
The Economist actually did that and had to correct themselves, and then they got backlash from people saying, "But he is part of the alt right. What the fuck?"
I mean,
See,
Ben
you
Shapiro is a
listen.
massive idiot who has never said an intelligent
Yes.
thing in his entire life, but he's not in the fucking alt-right.
Yeah, he's a fucking hypocrite as well, especially with
issue
that
is
whole.
He's
that
also
the-
kind of retarded.
in the
I
early
think.
He's
days
also
of-
Jewish, guys. All right,
Yeah.
and his
Yeah,
wife's
let's
a
get, yeah, let's
doctor.
get down to the bottom of this. He's a fucking Jew.
Oh man.
No, not on the server again.
Not this again!
Um,
Don't worry,
I mean,
it's cool, I'm Jewish.
usually, how you shut people down.
Spaghetti.
Though,
Hold on.
Yeah. What?
I'm stopping you right there. Spaghetti, enlightened, man of culture. Okay. Ben Shapiro's sister, massive titties, cute
She
face.
does.
I like
What were we
Lauren
talking
Southern's
about?
9 out of
sister
10.
way more
Well,
than
yeah, it
Ben
was-
Shapiro's
it was-
sister.
Ben Shapiro's sister is literally just Rule 63 Ben Shapiro.
Caleb wanted me to conquer his bloodline through his sister. I remember this conversation we had.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the
Lauren
entire
Southern's
plan-
sister is way better.
Damn.
But the entire plan was, I think, to make Anfash full Jewish, have
Mhm.
him get in close with Ben Shapiro's sister, fuck her,
Mhm.
have her have white babies, and then convert her to atheism or
Yeah,
something.
that was-
I
that
don't
was the
remember
plan.
the
And it would work
specifics.
because I'm already half Jew.
Is she
So,
actually
like,
also an Orthodox Jew like Ben is?
that
Hang on, that
Yeah.
just reminds me of this random green text. So,
one's a good one. I like that one. Bloodline conquered.
Neo, did you write
Wow.
this?
No. But it is something I would do.
Guy Fieri.
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense for the Anon. He's from Pakistan, so he hates women.
So
Yeah.
there's this group of people and that I've just been really intrigued about, which are these the Mongolian Nazis. You guys know about these guys?
I've heard about it, but I've not looked into
Now
it.
here's the pictures.
What?
What the fuck is the dog? This is the leader, and he has this blue fluffy dog on his desk.
What
And
the
like
fuck?
whenever he's talking about shit, it's there.
What the fuck?
You don't
They're
know about these
actually
guys?
National Socialists.
Yes, they
Yes.
are. They worship Hitler and shit.
Yes,
Is that an
Mongolians
asthma
actually.
thing? An asthma spray thing that he has?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he has an inhaler. He has fluffy doggy, his
wait,
glasses.
wait.
No,
I
that's
like-
not, dude. Hey, that thing you're thinking is an asthma inhaler is a pack of cigarettes. It was literally
Yeah,
the
that was about
opposite
to
of an
say.
inhaler.
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh,
that's
bullshit, dude.
that's
Oh,
cigarettes.
it's just out of focus. Yeah, I thought.
Does
Yeah,
the
it's
dog
kind of
have a
focused
name?
pack of cigarettes.
And I suppose that's not like a PlayStation controller. The other thing, but it's like car.
No, it's
keys?
his sunglasses and I think like
It's
a,
car
a
keys.
phone
yeah,
or something.
car keys.
But the dog is still there. We can all confirm
Yeah.
that there is a weird,
There is in
fluffy
fact
dog.
a weird.
Isn't,
Wait,
isn't,
we
isn't
in front of
there
him.
this Blues Clues with the
Yeah.
dog?
That's not what it looks like.
Blues
I
Clues
think-
is
but I guess
Nazi
the-
propaganda.
yeah, exactly. Fucking
I already knew
alt-right.
that.
This reminds me of the weird like trend that was really popular in Israel in the 50s and 60s, where they published like these really lewd and fucked up like penny or nickel or Pulp Fiction, basically.
Yeah.
And it's called Stalag, and the setup was this Jewish dude's captured by a bunch of sexy Nazi women. They torture him, and at the end, he rapes them and kills them.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you. Israel.
It's essentially Holocaust pornography, and it was really popular in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, that was a thing actually. I saw Brad Jones do a review of some like Nazi porno thing that was
I can
the
I can
plot was
actually
insane.
genuinely imagine, like, being in a concentration camp is some shit that leaves psychological scars.
Yeah.
So if
yeah,
you
totally.
develop like a fetish for that kind of shit, there,
You know what it's like, actually? It's like all the studies that show victims of certain kinds of abuse come out with certain like proclivities and kinks for those same things just because they've been exposed to it as a way to cope. I've noticed that a lot too.
that is true. But
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not
and
gonna
it's
get
true
into
because it's,
why I know that's true.
It's all about being in control of the fucked up situation, basically.
Yeah, I think
And
Yeah.
when it's like,
yeah, it's a way to take it all back.
yeah.
That's pretty big.
Big
Jesus,
talks.
does the dog
Based.
have a name? It's got very
Fucking-
dark.
Also,
Don't you like them wacky Tic Tacs?
At this point, I just love fucking. I used to hate Minions back when they had like the film and everything, but now I love them because every time I see a Minions meme, I think to myself, "Oh, this is going to be horrible," and it always is.
It's also because the dogs or the Minions memes used to be like those shitty wholesome memes, and now they're just fucking awful. all
Yeah,
the
now
time.
they're
memes
just
that mom
absurd
proposed on
conserver
Facebook.
memes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Or it's
Fuck
like those really shit memes where it's like a minion laughing about a 40-year-old mom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trash.
But then
Yeah,
that's got perverted into this.
Yeah, exactly.
If you think
I
you're
don't know.
going to vaccinate my kids, the only shot you're going to get is
Wow.
from my
I posted that one
9mm.
earlier. I posted that one earlier.
What the fuck?
I think that fish man came to my job earlier.
I think it's from the Eric Andre show. I don't know. It's
I
some
have not
shit
seen that
would-
episode of it from the Eric Andre show.
It looks
Oh my
like something
God.
from the Eric Andre
I
show.
remember the time he took like 8 midgets and then dressed up as an octopus.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah.
My favorite one is when he has the fucking dog like anti-itch fucking collar on the New York subway and puts cereal and milk in it and then spills it
Oh,
all
yeah.
over fucking everyone in the car.
My favorite is when he got on stage with Alex Jones and asked him to fuck his wife.
Yeah, that one's good. That happened in my city. I was
Really?
downtown when that shit happened. Yeah, I should have fucking.
Were you
went.
there in the crowd?
No, I wish. No, the RNC fucked up the city, dude. No,
Oh man,
I
That's
wish.
Not okay.
better at flags.
Yeah,
That's not-
hopefully next time.
I don't
Oh.
know.
Okay, let me.
Hopefully next time. I don't think Alex is gonna let that happen again.
Oh, I like
Not
Igor.
an okay image. I don't like
I have to go
this.
piss.
How bad?
Okay.
Enjoy yourself.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Have fun.
Put this back.
So wait, nobody answered my question.
Alright.
Does this stuffy dog have a name?
I don't know.
Now that he's gone,
Probably something in
despite
Mongolian.
making up only 13% of the population,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sir, this is a Ben and Jerry's, please.
No. We're talking. Also, remember to use. Remember to use the. Hang on. Remember to use the correct terminology. The current PC terminology.
Man on night mode.
Oh, that's great.
This just proves that black people are the superior race.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a
Thanks.
night mode, dude.
Yeah. Fucking.
But
Could you imagine if we had a night mode?
Fucking.
Oh, that'd be nice.
hey,
into the
Vsauce, Michael here.
The fuck
Black
up.
people
I just
are
lost
human,
50 billion.
or are they?
I can't the fucking.
Oh my god.
Chicken, what's up, my man? What's up,
Oh, hey,
Chicken?
look, it's that guy.
wait a minute.
Suck the fuck, you gay.
This one's
retard.
badly cropped shit. I love it.
Yes.
Chicken,
No.
I hear you forced Neo's hand to fucking dox me, and then you call me a shill on top of that. You
Because,
will be getting a cease and desist from my lawyer.
It's because of those tunnels on the RS2 map.
The
Fucking
fuck.
flamethrower.
It's because I team killed you last night, you piece of shit.
I mean, I came to you first, but still.
By Allah, behave yourselves.
Don't go
Yeah.
AFK or you get the AK.
Inshallah,
most important-
Chicken.
No, but the most important thing,
my
guys.
shoe.
What kind of earbuds do you have?
We know you
Ones
can
that
afford
go
them.
into my ear, and it seems I ripped both of them off, and I was only able to find one. Oh, there's the other one. 1 second.
Homie has AirPods.
Dude,
Oh,
if you need new ones, let me know, because, like, I'm an audiophile. I got you.
Audio file.
I'm a necro.
Dude, that's gross.
More like a
What do you do? Molest fucking
I
speakers?
cannot wear
Jesus.
the normal earbuds because they fall out
Yes,
of
I
my.
do.
What the fuck is this?
gargantuan.
Giant,
Fall out
giant
of my what the fuck is this?
cavernous ear holes.
Yeah,
Nice.
they do.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Gaping.
fucking
ears.
sexy.
Somebody wrote, or like somebody keeps at my job. People keep leaving the word "moist" in giant text on all of our computers that we sell.
I fucking hate that word. It's
Moist?
I hate that word.
Why don't you like the word moist?
Why
I
do
hate
moist?
people hate the word moist? It's not.
Yeah,
I
moist is
understand
a
it.
fine word.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
fucking
moist is a hilarious word. Put baguette after it. Moist baguette.
Moist baguette,
Love
dude.
that.
Yeah.
fucking.
Honestly, I feel like more people object to the word moist than they do object to the word nigger. Honestly, that is the.
You have a point.
Hard
That might
R.
actually
Did
be
you
accurate.
just say the M word?
Well, I mean, we have shown the Burger Krieg is an alt-right server. We were talking about our hate for the Jews earlier. Somebody brought up Mexicans and
disclaimer, we
Spaniards
didn't.
as lazy.
Wait,
All right, that happened
We talked
earlier
about the
too.
Blue's Clues dog, and he's
Okay, there was Nazi imagery,
Yeah, there's
Mongolian Nazi
Nazi. There is
a
Nazi,
Nazi
imagery.
doggo.
In
at
a
this
Nazi
point.
doggos that exist on
We
this
also talked
Discord.
about impregnating a Jew. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
we did
Titus,
that.
stay away.
Avow.
We talked about that
Oh,
weird
God, what the
Nazi shit.
Abigail Shapiro got some cakes though.
Ka-chow! What's poppin', fellow weirdos? It's your boy HP back at it again with the fish people. You do not know
actually
all the
Yes.
time. There was like a couple of days where I was just walking through my flat saying this sentence because the meme was stuck into my head and working on the delivery
I have
of
not
it.
seen it before.
It's so fucking good. I don't know why.
Hey, Mr. Lovecraft.
Son of a bitch.
Hey,
Dark
hey,
Souls 2
Mr.
is shit.
Mr. Lovecraft, I think your cat's missing. Why don't you call for him?
Oh no,
Nigger Jim.
that is not his cat's name.
No.
You were close. You were close.
Very close, not quite.
I got Huckleberry Finn and
That's just how it is on this
The
bitch.
thing I
Earth.
fucking hate about people complaining about the character Nigger Jim is that he literally is the only good person in those books, and the whole point of that book, and the
Why
whole
is Luigi
point
so
of the
thick?
fucking book is to show, yeah, black people are not somehow subhuman, they're just like everyone else, and very often you will have a black person who may be a slave or a person with no rights, but you know what? They are more moral than a lot of the white folks out there. And people
Wow, how
complain
racist.
about the fucking name. Jesus.
Yeah.
Racism.
It's just a word.
Looking at. Oh, damn.
I've never heard you. I've
He
never.
comes from a land down under.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Fuck that meme. Why did
He's
it
got his
require
ground.
Oh my god! Why am I upset at that? Fuck. I came home from work to this.
Get
Oh, yeah, this proves the flat Earth.
Yeah,
No, dude,
colonized the
Australia's
other
on
side.
the other, Australia is on the other side of the disc.
Yeah, exactly. Why would the Australians need their ground harnesses if flat Earth was real?
Exactly.
Checkmate, you fucking flat Earth.
Australia is not real, anyways. It's just a
Yeah,
fucking-
true.
I mean, come on.
Hey,
Bears
Yeah.
living in
Kangaroo.
trees.
hey guys, you ever see a fox on meth?
Marsupial?
You ever get your asshole licked by a fat man in an overcoat?
Maybe.
No, but I actually. Okay,
You know
I
what?
have a story though, dude.
About getting your asshole licked by a fat
About
man.
your
Close.
freak?
It's close, dude. I swear to God. Okay, so like one of the last days I was with my ex-girlfriend, like she was trying to get me to do this kind of shit forever. She
What,
like
lick her
randomly. No, she randomly stuck her finger in my ass. I
Oh
jumped
no.
up 4
Okay,
feet
now.
in the fucking
Were your
air.
socks on? Were your socks on?
No, I don't.
Then you're
know.
gay.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
God.
have been
Well, I am
turned
bisexual.
to gay.
That's gay.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
it's
just a
pretty gay.
phase in every relationship where like the
Dude, I
girlfriend
don't
just
know.
wants to put shit in your ass?
Did
That
you
was
give her a
just a
black eye?
I didn't know what to do. I ran out of the house.
You should have beat the
I've
shit out
been
of
in
her.
I've been in a relationship for
Okay, well I mean,
5-6 years now.
Yeah, so
That's rape, bro.
Yeah.
It felt horrible because
You
I
got
think
fucking
like I swear to
forcefully
God I had
penetrated.
like I had a shit coming too, and I think she touched my turd.
Aw.
You should have just held her down and shit on her finger as punishment.
No, dude,
Oh
like
my
I was.
god, this meme.
It's funny too because the night like I said like fuck off to her, like, and I broke up with her. I was like, yeah, and you probably touched my shit too, so fuck
You
off.
have
Like,
to, honestly, before you put the finger up the bum, that's something they have to talk about beforehand. Which,
Yeah, at
that's
least
true about
ask.
a lot of sex stuff.
You
Jesus
That's
Christ,
true.
kids,
Absolutely,
communicate
yeah.
with your partners. Don't just expect
number
them to
one,
randomly
yeah.
stumble
like-
upon the shit that you've been fantasizing about. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Wait, was
Well,
that
in this
intended
case-
to stumble on the shit part?
Look, buddy, I have
Well, it's
my
like-
lifeguard instructor's manual right here, and if the victim is unconscious, you have implied consent. All
To
right,
put your finger up
that
your ass.
is in the
That's how you get the
manual
water
right
out.
here.
You know what? That is true.
That is actually true. I am a licensed
Yeah,
lifeguard.
that is.
And me
Blow
being
their
a
ass.
licensed lifeguard.
Yeah, when I
Implied
did security
consent.
classes, they told me that too.
Yeah,
The fuck?
Stick a thumb up there.
Fucking this.
so it's
Blow a
okay.
little
I
air.
shall I.
It's unconscious.
JK
Don't slip
Rowling.
tongue.
Fucking JK Rowling.
Oh my god,
Disgusting.
Karen took the fucking kids, man.
Honestly,
Yeah, I'm not into
yeah,
ass.
hold on, I'm gonna ask a question here. Did
Yeah.
anyone read the seventh Harry Potter book and not think Dumbledore was really gay?
Wait, people read books?
I didn't. No, I.
You read Harry Potter?
I only
I,
found out that Dumbledore was gay when somebody told me that she had said so.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Like I
Having
wasn't.
a
I thought,
super-
like in retrospect, I think, yeah, okay, I can see it, but at the time, I didn't.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
at the
old
time, I
man
didn't see
hanging
it.
around.
I mean,
watching
to be fair, I read it after the whole Dumbledore was gay thing happened, but when I read it, I'm just like, oh, well, yeah, I can definitely see that.
It makes me kind of.
Oh yeah, no. Thinking back, it's definitely something. Oh yeah, I can see that. But like,
Because you stereotype gay people. They can't just be normal.
yeah, obviously.
No, they can't. They're
Yeah,
not
like-
normal.
No, listen,
Honestly,
all I'm saying
Dumbledore's
is-
the fucking best though, because like
Yeah.
isn't it in the second book where
He's
he
the best
just sort
gay
of
person.
strolls around with a cup of hot chocolate looking for marshmallows and then stumbles
Yeah.
upon a petrified kid? It's like, oh, what's going on here?
that is true.
Dude, I swear to God, that guy, like, have you guys seen the Harry Potter Puppet Palace from like ages ago?
No,
Yes.
Yeah.
Who has
I feel like
that?
that's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
accurate
green,
representation.
green.
I don't know. Fucking losers have it.
There's flash mobs of that shit.
Yeah. I don't know why I asked.
What are you
Green Day
talking
Blink
about?
fan, this stream isn't really for entertainment. This stream is for my patrons.
Wait, we're on a
Thank you.
stream right now?
Your
Yeah,
mom
of
is
course
for my
we're on stream.
entertainment.
We're always on stream. This is a Fast Food Thursday.
Yeah, dude.
Oh fuck!
You did not have a consent to film me.
No, I didn't have any idea. I just got home and why?
Now the whole world knows your girlfriend. put
When do
her
we
finger
when do
up
we
your
hang
ass.
out in the studio when it's not on film?
I just announced that to the whole world. Everybody, my name is Nathaniel Skoda. My girlfriend put her finger in my ass.
And I did it.
You act
It's
like
the
that's
same
you act like
fucking-
that's weird.
It is
Hi,
weird.
Nathaniel.
Hey,
You're
having a
right. You know,
girlfriend?
here's
Who does
here's
that?
what you do, dude. Here's what you do. All right, you sneak up on her.
I have
Right.
shit
Well,
tons of these.
she's gone now, dude. Like she's long gone.
Um,
I'll do it to the next person.
Do
What
it.
is it?
No, do it. No, do the same one. Just do it anyways.
What? That doesn't sound right.
Only queers have girlfriends.
Heard about his fair share.
Yeah.
Oh,
Girlfriends.
Chicken is back in the server. And also,
I've been talking shit for like 20 minutes.
okay.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Chicken.
Chicken's
It's just
always really
background
quiet
noise
though.
now.
Chicken, I think I have more games for you.
You have games for me?
I have games for you. Yeah, I was that guy who
I have-
like giving away.
He
the
has
Steam
gays for you,
in
yeah.
a really shitty Discord server.
Hey,
Oh,
look what you see what I did there. Fucking
I feel like
Come
more
the
people
genius.
are giving Burger money. And this chat's
he got
really
killed
full.
by a cyclops. Ha ha ha.
Talking
No,
about
my
this
dude.
stream sucking, I am considering getting just like a live streaming channel because
Yeah.
why do this on the main channel? But then it would be a while until I would be able
You got
to
my
receive
patronage.
super chats. So
For the meme. That's why you do it on the main channel, to fuck with everyone else that
Yeah.
wants your content.
Honestly, hold on. Who's really complaining about this?
Yeah.
Every month you do the stream.
I'm
It's the
complaining.
same
oh,
thing.
not a lot of
us.
people actually,
For
but
us.
I want to do like maybe more streams and also a D&D
Yes.
campaign, and I want to put
Oh,
that on a separate
shit, yeah.
channel.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Also-
fucking yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Scully,
on
my man.
that shit.
Beast donated $10 and said, "What up, homos? Kiss."
Way
And,
to
I
one-up
can't
me.
answer that because I'm not one of the homos.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
no
Squirrelium Fancyism.
I'll put another 5 on my Patreon if I can
Wait,
get
what
that
about
DVD.
my? What about who? What?
Neo said, "Since $2, I can't afford any more than this." Neo, don't afford any more than this. You're doing.
Yeah, you got
the
fucking
ad
John McCain
campaign
going
that
on.
you are sponsoring
Neo,
is
you're a legend.
doing wonders for the channel.
So
I'm
like
doing
Happy to
great,
hear.
sweaty.
So, like, would you guys be scared if some dudes pulled up on a tandem bicycle on your block and threatened you to leave because they're now the drug dealers on that block, slinging crocodile, and then cap your ass because you're competition?
Well, I'd be dead. I'd be dead.
I'm gonna say
so
like
much.
swinging crocodile, dude.
It's like a
don't
massive
sling
tandem
crocodile.
bicycle, though, with like
Just
20
fucking
people.
get out your Mac 10 and blast them.
Yeah,
that's right.
They will
MAP,
split your
fucking
weight.
right? Am I right?
Pull out the strap.
NAP,
they will-
am I right?
No,
yeah.
no.
Just get the fucking nukes.
But
That's a bad
You
meme.
just have to throw like
I
a
know.
stick in one of the tires.
excuse me, the tandem bicycle gang is the greatest idea known to man.
You need a
Like,
recumbent
seriously.
bicycle.
No, it'll be like a 30-person
With a fucking-
All
It's
right.
like having a
carbon
buddy
fiber.
system.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
On a bike.
That's what being gay is like too.
Really?
I wouldn't know. You'll
I
have
mean,
to
you would
explain
know. You would
more.
know, chicken.
Because you're just constantly attached at the ass.
Wow.
Yeah,
Is that how that works?
that's how that works. Being gay is just you're just physically linked. We're like brothers but closer. You know.
Yeah, I feel it.
Oh, so we're
With
like
a couple
cousins. then.
prostates, and everything
Yeah.
just makes sense.
You just gotta keep your socks on.
Like
you know?
brothers but closer, so we're cousins. Okay.
Wait, what? I missed that completely.
The South.
That's great.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
The South shall rise
First, I
again.
fuck my sister, then I fuck
Then I
my
fuck
mom,
my-
Wait,
mom.
there
Then I
you
fuck my
go, there
cousin.
you go, sorry.
then I fuck my son,
That's such
then
a
I go to
dumb
church, and then I.
Have you
fuck
guys
my mom.
heard the clean version of Ram Ranch?
That sounds bad.
Oh, I
It,
just
it came out on April Fool's. It is the funniest thing.
Is it just
my
bleeps,
God.
or does he just not say anything?
No, he does. He changes the words. Actually, it wasn't April Fool's. That was when I found it, though. It is a beautiful song.
Oh,
Okay.
good lord.
Oh, you guys actually want to hear something amazing? I got you. Hold up. This song is so underrated.
The clean version of Ram Ranch. Is it Ram Ranch 7?
18 happy friends at a slumber party.
Hold up, I got you guys. This song's amazing. There you
Big,
go.
fat, fluffy pillows
Well,
wanting
I'm not
to be hugged.
gonna, play it on account of copyright.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'll just sing it.
Is
for you.
anybody copywriting Ram
Well-
Ranch, though?
Yeah,
Technically,
probably.
The ad that we played last time around was also copyright claimed.
Oh,
so-
oof.
Damn.
Oof.
Wow.
Is this
Slumber
anime
parties
music?
are all right.
But like, in all seriousness, when it comes to incest, right?
Yeah.
It's
I
Wincest.
don't
This
actually.
is bad. This is gonna be bad.
Even incest between like brothers and sisters, as long as you don't have kids, like if it makes you happy, go for it. Because you know,
Jesus
you're
Christ.
not, honestly,
Jesus
you're not
Christ.
hurting
Well, I'm
anyone else.
unsubbing to Burger
And
right now.
Here's the thing, right? I'm not
First
into
you
that
let
shit.
commies on the server.
Pornhub is getting to him.
But here's the thing,
Yep.
right? If I would want a girlfriend that I am best friends with, right? That's very
Yeah,
important
okay.
to me. And who is
Girls aren't
a
valuable.
better friend than your sibling, right?
Oh no!
So while I personally
sus.
would not do that kind of thing, if another
Also,
person,
yeah,
as long
about
as
the
you're not
songs.
hurting anyone, I don't really care. Like, I'll look at you weird and sort of judge you a little bit, but
Just a little bit.
Man, this is gonna really bite you in the ass.
I want to see your
Stop.
No, but there's
Stop
nothing wrong with it.
propagating
No,
Southern
nobody's being
culture.
fucking hurt by that.
I didn't realize this was the Andy Worski stream. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Well, I did realize Sherman didn't do enough. Clearly, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
To an extent, I understand what you're saying, Berg.
No, I know it's fucked up. Like I'm serious. I know, it's
There's-
fucked up.
I
But I
would
think,
just say
I think
this
that
on
as long as two consenting adults are not hurting anyone, they should be able to do whatever.
Hang on.
I just think that the risk of having a child in this situation is
That's why you do it
makes
with
it
your
so it should probably not be allowed.
Oh, definitely, right? Definitely. Like
Sterilize
you
them.
should not be able
Yes,
to. Have a
I
child.
agree, chicken. Sterilize them.
Sterilize everyone.
Yeah. Well, no, just them, the weebs, and the furries, and anybody else I find a little inconveniencing or gross.
Yeah.
That's my metric for it.
Like that guy
All
who was
them
in the line
comments.
in front of me at the 7-Eleven who wanted to buy 8 lottery tickets and scratch them at the counter. Fuck that
Exactly.
guy.
Exactly.
Fuck that guy. Sterilize.
Neo
dude.
says, "Nigga, you gay? Thank you for the other $2. Please stop sending
Accurate.
me money, Neo. Because
Neo, don't send money because
Send it to me instead,
the
Neo.
all of my channel growth right now is because
Please
you
stop
have already
calling me
given me
gay.
massive amounts.
It's
What about your
okay.
channel
Burger doesn't want your money. I'll take it instead. All right.
Okay.
No, I
Yeah,
want your
okay.
money, but not through super
wait.
chats.
Wait,
Yeah.
I'll help
Burger money
the
in
advanced
every other
your
way.
channel. Burger, here, I'll donate you some money if you make a diss track on Jordan Peterson.
No.
I'll help you with
How
it.
much we talking?
How much
God.
intellectual credibility do you have now that you said you're cool with
Okay.
incest?
I have
Oh,
never
that's-
had
yeah,
any amount of intellectual credibility.
The money would trickle in
Intellectual
slowly, but I'd
spacious
probably
fun.
go 250. I'd help you with it too.
$2.
because it's low-key.
$250
$2.50.
US.
Yeah.
I'll pay you more to not do it.
Want it?
I'm listening.
Wait, so are we having an auction right now?
I think so.
Dude,
love
I'm not making enough money to support myself. I am right now living on savings. I will do if you came up to me and said do a cam show, I'll pay you $1,000. I would do it. So
Fucking
I am
nice.
a
We'll keep
prostitute.
that in mind.
All right.
Yeah.
Selling his body.
Neo, make the deep fix.
I'm upgrading my Patreon tomorrow. Once I get my money.
More like Gideon at JMF Gaber. Got him.
No, but if you want that as a video idea, I'll help you with it.
As a cam show?
I am right now upgrading my Patreon,
The
not because
topless
of that,
stream.
but because I recently got a promotion, and so Burger deserves more.
Oh shit! What'd you get promoted to?
From an intern to not an intern anymore.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
That's
congrats.
amazing.
Promotion to not an intern anymore. That's
You
like
have
fucking...
broken the mold.
Yeah,
Real job. Real job time.
Allow me
What
to
kind of
reference
millennial
you
are
to one
you?
of Burger's first ever videos.
Yeah.
Imagine not being handed a senior position.
Yeah,
What a
imagine
fag.
not having nepotism to grant you in your favor. All right.
I mean,
You're
well,
not working at your father's firm, you're doing it wrong.
To be fair,
Papa.
my father does own the place.
Look, man,
Oh,
I
never
don't
mind.
understand why people
Bad
shit on
heterosis.
nepotism. It's a beautiful thing, all right? The reason
This is the
I'm
rich.
working or done anything, well, I'm not rich, but like I got my job because I was friends with my boss. That was it.
Let's
You
be
know,
honest, right?
I'm not.
The
Why are
fact
you
that
friends
people
with a
go to
grown-ass man?
university not to
Yes.
learn shit but to make connections doesn't really speak very well of our meritocracy.
That is true.
No, the university
Yeah.
system sucks.
I mean,
Oh,
it
no.
was my own.
No.
merit.
Okay,
no.
I'm honk-pilled, buddy. All right. It's no. It is not white nationalists.
What the
Yeah.
Well, I'm
fuck?
just
It's
saying,
just
I'm just saying-
everything that 4chan does is now white nationalist because these people have
I'm okay
lost
with
the
that.
fucking plot.
Honk.
Well, no,
Honk.
but before I read the URL on Twitter, I thought this was a joke article.
Okay, yeah,
I did
but,
too.
like,
Right Wing Watch used to be like really good.
Yeah,
they used to be
Because
awesome.
you're a leftist.
Honk-pilled
Leave
actually
the
is one of the most positive things I've seen come out of 4chan.
Yeah.
So they should
I go-
not be doing this to them.
I go on the toy board now because Neo got me going on 4chan, and
That's
apparently
how
that
I
makes
do.
Transformers racist.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Robots in disguise. The disguise is white robes.
But like, optimistic nihilism is a good thing, and they should keep it going.
No.
reading
Being gay.
reading this fucking
I'm not gay.
article is so what the fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You can't
Oh,
be
yeah.
a fucking
Rendered us
boomer.
Pepe
You
the
gotta be a
Frog,
bloomer.
which know your meme
That's what I am.
researchers. They
Here's
use the
a-
term know your meme researchers.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Also,
Uh,
fucking
But here-
reminds
here's
me of
some
this kind of
serious,
article.
This is clown world.
Let's
Yeah.
be 100% serious here, okay?
Wait, what?
Islamic terror
I'm not paying to be serious.
is right-wing terror. Let's be honest with ourselves about that.
Yeah.
I think you're right about that. Yeah, because it
No,
is like.
Yeah, you are right
I,
about that.
yeah, I don't know why I've never thought of that. It makes so
What's
much
going
sense.
on?
People make the
Islamic terror
distinction.
is right wing. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
it
Oh
is.
shit!
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
religiously-
It is, but it's on a
like,
different.
Religiously
How
motivated.
is it?
Yeah.
Religiously
Right,
But
motivated.
it's like this.
Economic
Fucking
right.
nationalistic.
I
Okay,
wouldn't.
hold on,
Wait, hold up. I wouldn't
Hold
put
on.
in Islamic terror in with like what Timothy McVeigh did, though.
I would
You
like
know,
to put.
I
would like
do
to-
think it is different.
I mean,
I'd like
it's
to push
different.
back on the thing.
Religious,
Hey,
listen, if like a Christian, when Christians bomb abortion clinics, that's also right-wing terror. It's religious terror.
Yes.
Terrorism for religious reasons is right-wing terrorism.
Isn't it authoritarian?
No,
It is
right-wing
also
is
authoritarian.
economic.
You can
Well,
be
yeah,
both
it
right-wing
can
and
be hand in
authoritarian.
hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you brought up economics. Right and left wing is not defined purely by your economic stance. Right wing is defined as believing in hierarchical structures in a society. Now, that can either be enforced through economic means, or through governmental means, or through societal means. But
What about the
ultimately,
new religion of leftism?
Wait, are you saying memes or memes? Because it sounds like memes.
It's both.
means, but I
Okay,
guess
that's
memes too.
Yeah, probably both at this point.
I don't think that left and right are very good, are very useful as political indicators. I think authoritarian and libertarian are very useful, but I think
Yes,
left
I
and right
agree.
are just too. I prefer like maybe progressive and conservative. That
Yeah, I
makes,
think that's better.
makes a bit
Again,
more sense.
Burger. The problem with that though is when you're
Gotta
talking about
dip.
things like Islamic extremism, that goes so far beyond what we view as conservatism.
Yeah, but like you Americans, because you're weird. You
Oh, we're the
always have
best,
you always
but
have to
whatever.
see politics in the context
Left
of
and
the
right,
place
or-
where it is. Like you wouldn't read like a fantasy novel with fantasy politics and
Well,
try
that's
to
what I'm saying.
try
Is
to
left
contextualize
and
this
right
in
is
the
a broader. Left and right is a broader expanse of ideas that encompasses more.
like
When you
things,
get more
things that are-
specific,
Yeah, but I mean, plotting things on a political compass varies from like political climate to political climate. If you
Right.
like in America,
Yeah.
the things that you plot on the left wing of the political compass in like most like in all of Europe is very far right,
yes,
or
I'm
just
aware.
like in the middle.
Yes, I'm aware.
But yeah, Islamism is right wing. Like holy shit, what even is the
Yeah,
difference?
I can't find anything more right wing than that, honestly.
Yeah, which makes the whole fucking right wingers supporting Israel that much more fun.
I mean,
Islam
Israel's
likes
also an
hierarchy,
incredibly right wing
precisely.
government.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it makes sense that they support Israel. They're most of them are hawks that support nonstop war. Israel does
Plus,
the
the
same. That's why
Israeli
they like
government
it.
is really right wing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very right wing.
True.
Yeah, yeah.
They both hate
Thank you,
Muslims.
Israel.
Yeah,
And then the most Muslims hate them.
yeah.
Pizza.
Yeah, fair. I mean,
Well, they think pretty much the same thing.
Peanut butter's really healthy.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah. Right, left, gay.
I mean, oh,
Everybody
yeah,
has some right and left wing beliefs.
Enlightened centrism.
No, I'm not even.
All
I'm not, but I
centrism.
wouldn't even say I'm a centrist. I'm left wing.
I
am
am pretty progressive and liberal.
Like,
The Thad truth finding is what I say.
but it's like on gun laws, I'm not. I'm pretty right wing when it comes to gun laws, but everything else, I'm fairly
I'm pretty
right.
centrist when it comes to
yeah.
that.
The rest of
Same.
America, I'm
I mean,
left-wing.
no. See, the thing
Oh,
is,
no, again.
fucking,
I'm back.
I'm a Nazi.
you get people saying, "Oh shit," making using licenses and regulating guns like cars is fucking left wing policy.
Okay,
Don't.
well here's my stance. All right, do you like waiting in line? Do you like traffic? No,
Yes,
no one does.
I
Fuck
do.
that. I think there should be less people.
What's wrong with
Let them
traffic?
have guns. It gets in my way. It's a minor inconvenience to me.
Just sit in the
So,
car and
I
listen
think
to
everybody
a
should-
nice audiobook. It's
No,
great.
fuck
Yeah.
that. Oh, fuck that. No, I want to get to my place.
I
I'm
listen to
punctual.
Who's Betty in the car. All right.
Yeah, shilling the channel.
You're the
Yep.
only person.
Sorry. kiddo.
Fuck off! I
Damn.
also listen to him.
Damn.
Hey, really quick, Burger. I was just wondering. You used to have a playlist on I was about to say We Was Betty.
Betty shit.
On the Who Told Betty. You used to have like an all like everything playlist. What happened to that? I
Did
love
I
that.
have an everything playlist? I know I have genre playlists and playlists based on verses. I'm not sure if I had an everything playlist. If you want,
Yeah.
I can make one. I mean, there is an upload.
Well, I was about,
page.
I was about to say I would go and make one, but if you could do it, it's easier than if you could do that, please.
Yeah, sure. I
appreciate
can.
it.
I'm gonna sort of
Sorry,
put
I
this
fucking
teacup
found-
over here so I remember.
Yeah.
Next to the
found-
huge backpack of condoms that I purchased.
Sorry, the reason I
Found this
said the
person,
reason the reason I
Is
said
it a
we
huge
was
Off savings.
Wait, is it a huge backpack because they're huge condoms, or did you have to buy a lot of condoms?
Magnum Dong.
No, I bought like fuck. I bought I ordered this off Amazon because I'm single now and I'm gonna be installing Tinder soon.
Wait, you're single?
And I'm not sure.
It's a trap, dude.
You're a trap.
I've been told that all of the brands have like the sizes are the same when you purchase them, but I'm still like suspicious of that because
I wouldn't believe it.
I use like XXL condoms, and I have had problems when not using my usual brand. Because they were a bit too large or too small. But I have been told that they're all supposed to be the same. So.
That's just because you're a shower, not a grower.
Yeah. I am definitely a grower, actually. I'm not a shower. Like, honestly, like, it's being a grower is the best fucking thing because my dick is this small when it's just not in use. It's like really tiny and it doesn't dangle around.
Thank you for explaining and showing us.
It's German engineering for dicks.
Yeah,
because it's maximum efficiency.
I'll second that.
It's not in the way when you're not using it, but when you're using it, it's just as effective.
I just don't have a penis.
It's like the weirdest of flexes. I know.
Yeah.
Well,
just
growers
have a
are the
sheet
master
between you.
race. Why do you think the fucking ancient Romans worshipped growers?
Yeah,
they're gay.
All those.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. All those Roman statues have like tiny little dicks.
Because it was cold.
That's just because they got fucked by those fucking barbarians. Germans just came down and fucked their women and cucked them.
But the reason the reason I said we was bays is because I found this Twitter account called We Was Boomers, and it's just all these.
Yeah, that's where half my boomer memes come from there. So yeah.
Yeah, I just found this. You know, it's fucking amazing. Or this Twitter, and it's fucking amazing.
So I need to tell you guys. Oh shit, you go ahead.
Before I hop out, hey Burger, do you actually want to do the diss track?
If you're gonna pay me $250 for it, yes.
all right. I'm going to. Tomorrow I'll upgrade my Patreon for you, so it'll slow trickle in.
Okay, we can slow trickle it. That's no problem.
Okay, cool.
Fucking.
I'll hit you up. Though,
fucking trickle down economy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Gotcha,
Reaganomics.
Awesome.
Nice.
Like, do pretty much anything for $250 at this point. I'm a prostitute.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
You're like Chris
anything.
Alright, so I gotta tell you guys the real reason I left the server, and that's because all of the girls keep trying to make me have sex with dudes, and I don't like it. They're all obsessed with me being gay, and I'd like them to stop.
What are you, some kind of a homophobe?
Yes, I hate gay people.
Wait, hold on.
Do we have
Who's
like
afraid of a
actual, do we
faggot?
have actual like biological girls here?
At
Because
least
most of
one.
the girls we have are aside from Anya, most of the girls we have are trans.
Yeah, Raven's a biological female.
Yeah, she's the art person. Yeah, she's a girl.
She's also.
Which I'm not. You know, if you're fucking a trans girl,
No vaginas here. Get out.
You are welcome to be here.
No girls allowed.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The real woman, please.
This is a gamer zone.
Hey, so
because she's a gamer.
Can I just?
Hey, so here's Burger. Here's Burger right now.
I can't play that because of copyright reasons.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody else can watch it. It's the Family Guy bit where Minnie Mouse has to strip in front of Walt Disney because she wants to be famous.
Is it older than the Me Too movement? This clip?
This is like from 2002.
Because isn't Family Guy by fucking what's his name?
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
I watched
when Me Too came out, he was saying, "Yeah, I've been doing jokes about this for years because everybody." I watched Californication again the last week, and it's full of fucking Me Too jokes because everybody fucking knew.
Yep.
The whole Me Too and the child exploitation shit was they were calling that shit out for decades.
This is why I So many like rich Hollywood people think, oh, we live in a rape culture and something has to be done. It's because they actually have been living in an actual real rape culture for fucking decades. It's the rest of the country that isn't like them.
The ivory tower is full of quaaludes.
There's people who've like looked through Family Guy episodes and found like there's like 10 different jokes about Christian Bale, or not Christian Bale, the other fucking dude,
Weinstein.
Weinstein and the other dude from I can't remember the dude who did the really popular Netflix series. And
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey was the Netflix one.
I know.
Drew Carey. Drew Carey.
No, Drew Carey. Yeah.
I like the Drew Carey show back in the day.
Yeah, it took place in Cleveland.
Ew. Never mind. I don't like it.
So I really like Warehouse 13. So there.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before it got canceled and watched it more.
God.
What is Warehouse 13?
It's like.
Go ahead.
It's one of
like
the cheesiest
artifacts.
shows of all time.
It's a sci-fi show where you have a secret like government organization that deals with artifacts that have supernatural power. Like Jimi Hendrix guitar does a thing, or
it's like the
town where they operate think they're with the IRS.
Lame.
Yeah, it's set in like South Dakota with this fucking warehouse. It's basically like SCP, but
retarded.
Shit. When is Altered Carbon Season 2 coming out?
That's what I want to know.
Wait, are you guys 16?
You cut out there, man.
Oh, dude.
Fucking.
Now the mic's off.
He's on the run. He's up in fucking Buffalo. He's probably getting chased down by some fucking lepers or some shit.
Rust Belt Gang.
Buffalo is actually just old New York.
It's just better than New York, dude.
Futurama is already here.
YouTube's recommended me a video about Nutriloaf.
About what now?
You have I know about Nutriloaf. It's one of the most horrible. I mean, aside from all the other horrible shit in prison, it's one of the. They've actually like. There's actually been groups calling for the banning of it. It's literally just like. For prisoners who are acting out of line or in solitary confinement, they just take a whole bunch of the shitty food and grind it up and press it into bricks, and that's what they feed the prisoners as a punishment.
You're going to recycle.
Yeah.
It's just like bricks. It's like bricks of food. It said it's one of the most disgusting things.
Nutriloaf is
ever.
people.
Yeah.
Some of the greatest people.
I'm gonna have to go to the toilet after this one.
Oh boy.
Hicks, or it didn't happen.
Are you gonna make a Nutriloaf of your own?
Yeah, that's the patron. That's the $50 patron tier reward.
Ooh.
Just a box of
Tasty.
shit.
Please.
Freeze dry it, please. It's what the astronauts eat.
I wasn't
Yeah.
kidding though.
Poopy.
I'd step up my Patreon for a D&D campaign.
Hell yeah,
If you
dude.
went to the bathroom.
That
Now
would
we
be
can
epic.
say terrible things.
I've been saying terrible things this entire time.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Nothing
I
was
heard
terrible as that
people
fucking
aren't-
who
Nigger.
watches Whose Betty's Burn, dude. That was fucking.
Yeah.
That's the second time I've said something really mean.
Well,
You should change the rank of patron to pay piggy.
I did my first half,
Merchants
so see you on the
Guild.
flip side, boys.
Fucking
Yeah.
Okay, that's one server where I went in, was in there for like a half hour, and just left.
Wait, what
wait,
server?
Like this, Seth's server.
Oh. I went to Count Dankula's for about 5 minutes. before
Oh
I left.
no!
Like, yeah.
I have
the-
heard stories.
I can't
Yeah,
handle
yeah.
scat.
Well, yeah,
I
I
don't
got
know.
banned. Well, I've already told my little story about getting banned.
Oh, yeah.
From Count Dankula's server. Because I'm
How
like,
did you get
oh, what?
banned?
Because I saw all the
Sorry.
scat being posted up. I'm like, well, I guess they don't give a fuck, so I posted furry porn, and then I got banned.
Damn.
That's where they
mean-
draw the line.
Yeah, understandable. Understandable.
Understandable.
Like fucking.
That's where they draw the line.
By Allah. If I had my say, each and every one of you infidels would be executed for your crimes against God.
It's probably
Joke's on you,
the best,
God ain't
honestly.
real.
Yep.
God not
Check me,
real.
atheist.
Orange man bad.
You're going to find out sooner or later.
Who would win in a fight, Lemmy or God?
I just really hope
Lemmy.
if God
Trick
does
question.
exist,
Lemmy is God.
I just really hope that if God does exist and I do meet him, that it's like that one Casey Green comic where you meet God, he asks if he's a man or a woman, he shows you his dick with a pussy on the tip.
Ew. Ew.
Oh, hey, it's Beardy Boy. I don't know when I'm gonna go to Canada, but probably in the next 2 years, isn't it? I wanted to go to New Zealand, but it turns out they're very happy to censor the internet. And I wanted to go to Australia, but
yeah, they went for
what's
like
going on with that? Because I saw
They
you
don't
posted a
censor the
thing
internet.
about.
They just don't have it.
Yeah, I saw a thing you posted about like people being censored of that. What is the deal with that? Because I have not heard.
no, I mean they're trying to keep the manifesto and the live stream off the internet.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I mean I get not wanting that shit out there, especially as if you've been affected by that. But that's a primary source. That is a primary historical source. It needs to be available to the public. It is essential that shit like that is available to the public. Now that we have the ability to independently verify all kinds of information, don't put it on the fucking front page of Google. Make people look on it, look for it on LiveLeak, right? But fucking don't
it's
censor
like
it. It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it'd be like the one manifesto by Ted Kaczynski. Have you read that? That thing breaks my fucking mind.
No, I haven't
That's
actually
because
read
the
it, but I
CIA
know
got to him in college. They fucking experimented on him.
Yeah.
Just pump him full of chemicals.
Same.
Nice.
Let me tell you,
That's the good shit.
let me tell you, these CIA types, they get in there and they just
Glow in the dark CIA niggers.
Excuse
what the
me.
fuck is Desu?
I don't know. My wee friend posted. I think it's just like a word you add at the end of a sentence.
It's like
oh god, Desu-chan. Oh, that's an old fucking meme, Desu-chan.
I really doubt that actual Japanese people do that because I've only ever seen really cringy people use it.
Yeah,
it's
just in the anime, my dude.
I wish there was a digital version of it because there was there's a comic book artist called Felipe Smith who went to Japan and sort of like interned to ended up making his own manga in Japan called Pikachu, and it's about this fucking weeb from Chicago wins like a prize as local anime comic book shop to go to Japan with the owner of the shop, and he goes over there. He's thinking it's gonna be like it basically is just Pikachu is a Japanese manga that tears down weeb culture entirely.
Yeah, it's like the fucking. Where are the subtitles?
Chicago
when
should be
weebs turn up in Japan, and
but he also just like tears down and mocks the Japanese people who obsess over American culture and think everybody's gangsters with guns and shit.
Oh god, I saw that one Japanese guy with all the fucking cowboy shit.
Yeah, so I mean he mocks American weebs and he mocks Japanese people who obsess over American culture.
How do you call those?
So apparently, desu means to be or it is in Japanese, but there's a lot of context that goes into what it means.
In it.
No.
Yeah, it's
like
I think
all of
just
fucking Japanese.
Yeah. There we go. This is
yeah, that guy.
I don't speak foreignese. Start speaking American in America.
Name Rawhide Kobayashi, age 27, country Japan, hobby barbecue sauce, cowboy hats, playing rawhide. Posted September 11th, 2001. Howdy, my name's Rawhide Kobayashi. I'm a 27-year-old Japanese, Jap-American Western culture fan for you foreigners. I brand and wrangle cattle on my ranch and spend my days perfecting my craft and enjoying superior American pastimes. Fucking hell! At least choose the French culture, you... Jesus Christ.
Why would you choose French?
Yeah.
Japanese people are obsessed with fucking France.
Well,
Are they?
France can eat a dick.
Yeah.
Should have just
Not as good as us.
Should have just dropped those nukes to keep the Russians from getting to the UK.
Yeah.
They were just gonna march right through. Don't post that.
What? This is the manga I was talking
Yeah,
about.
and I don't want to
Pikachu.
see that.
It's a great manga series.
That's fine.
Yeah, guys, you should move from the cities to the country where there are no job opportunities and you will die.
That's why
sad
real
and
men
alone.
learn to code and work remotely.
Fuck yeah!
Learn to code, you stupid
Yeah, because
coal miner
everyone
fuck.
has the fucking mental capacity to do
Be
that.
smarter, faggot.
I don't have the capacity.
That's my
but I do it
favorite
just fine.
thing when like programmers say, "Oh, learn how to program." What the fuck? You should tell me not to be doing that. That's your job. You don't want me replacing
I've
you.
never
you
met a
fucking
programmer
idiot.
who
I keep
actually.
telling Neo
Hold on a
he's
second.
fucking
I've never met a
kidding
programmer who actually says that unironically.
I
I've
don't-
never. Listen,
I have
learning to
actually-
code is not easy. People who say that don't know what coding is, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, just learn how to do that thing." 'cause those are gonna be what the jobs are."
HTML.
I don't know. There's some pretty
HTML.
mediocre people in the universities teaching it.
People who say learn how to code are the kind of people who go on like fucking like those website builder like sites, and they're just like, "Oh, I know how to code. I built a web."
Squarespace.
They're the
Yeah.
same people who say that people who use synthesizers aren't real musicians.
Oh
It's
my
like,
god!
You've never used an instrument before in your life, have you? You fucking Neanderthal.
I can play the skin flute.
Oh, this
I
reminds
can
me of
too.
a story. This reminds me of a story I heard from the website
Bye,
Bullshito,
yellow
where
cheese.
where apparently this old dude who was like a karate who practiced karate would go on and on about how MMA is not real fighting.
And then
What?
one MMA fighter came and kicked his ass and he died.
Yeah,
How-
that's exactly
How is
exactly
MMA
that-
not real fighting?
That's exactly what happened. It was like a
I don't even
7-year-old
understand. Like, I can understand boxing. Like, someone saying boxing isn't real fighting or something like that. But like,
this is
MMA
really
is
the-
like actually two guys.
Well, the story I heard is like he was talking mad shit about MMA, and like this one woman decided to challenge him. So she and a couple friends drove like to the next state over to meet up with him, and they tried to get him into a fight, but he wouldn't do anything.
That's because he was just scared he would win with his superior male muscles.
Yeah.
I have to look because my friend told me about this.
He's scared that his Nihon skills are gonna kill that bitch.
Because he used to post on Bullshito, and he told me about that story.
Bullshito, yes.
Nigger.
Nice.
Yeah, Bullshito. It's a joke.
I get the joke. I just why though?
Yeah.
Because it's fucking boomers.
Oh, Bullshito has Bullshito.net has a Encyclopedia Dramatica page. Nice.
Oh.
Oh no.
Bullshito is what you get when you combine the age level of GameFAQs, the community of MySpace, and the mentality of the user base of IMDb. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Has anyone here ever played Paranoia?
What?
Yes, they have a new game coming out. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I just saw that now when I got home.
Oh my gosh.
Paranoia
I am
is getting a
state
video
mandatory happy about that thing, dude.
Wait, what do they have? I don't know about these news.
So Paranoia is an old
I
it's
know
an
what it
RPG
is.
game. Okay, so they're making a video game.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You guys should play
you
Cataclysm
pussies
Dark
play-
Days Ahead.
Fucking.
Any of you pussies
Autism
played
Simulator.
fucking Dwarf Fortress?
Oh, I'm looking forward
hang
to it
on.
coming to Steam.
Oh,
How the fuck does a Paranoia game work? Do they hand you like a manual at the start and then you have
I
to
don't know,
go
it looked
through
like
while they order your
How do you
You're
Did
told
you
you
play-
have 10 lives, and you're also told knowledge of the rules is against the rules, and lose one of them for asking.
Yeah, I was about to say
Also,
how do you
Communist.
the soda rule?
Yeah. Fucking kill communists.
From what I
knowledge
saw,
of the
it looks
rules.
kind of like it was going to be maybe either an action adventure game, or it's going to be like a turn-based combat type, kind of like Shadowrun Returns was.
Well, it's because I mean, in a good game of Paranoia, you need to have drinks, so that way people have to piss, so they leave the table, and then you can talk behind their backs.
Yeah, that and especially if they're slightly alcoholic, to just make it that much more crazy.
Yeah.
I played a Paranoia game once where we got all the way up to blue rank, and I enacted communist Chinese policies.
My only game of Paranoia was literally in a big fucking thing where there's this roleplay society that they played like a mega game where they you had to switch tables. Not LARP, like
I did a Paranoia LARP once.
Oh god,
it was actually pretty fun.
Like yeah.
Epic?
I don't know. Basically, it's like the whole. There's this tabletop society in my union, so they organize this mega game. So basically, you had to switch tables every so often, and so you get dropped in systems without knowing the system. And so you,
so anybody want to place bets as to how long this stays up?
Nah. But yeah, point is, like within like 30 seconds, we were all accusing each other of being communists for accusing the others of being communists.
I think they changed the word now. I think now it's just traitor or terrorist.
It's that or muted commie bastard.
Well, yeah, that's politically correct.
Well, I mean the salvage the joke that I fucking failed at. I mean, if it gets posted on if it gets Epic Games exclusive, then they're gonna have to change it because Epic's owned by Tencent, and
and it's
owned by Chicom Pinkos.
Yeah, was my joke. I suck at jokes.
I didn't even know they had a Steam page.
Don't cuck yourself.
Yeah, yeah. My joke was like, how long is it gonna be stay on Steam before Epic makes it exclusive?
I don't know.
Nah.
And then if it becomes an Epic exclusive, they're gonna have to change out communist.
Didn't they No, it was changed in the rules. Like in the new edition of the rules, they called it. They say they didn't like specifically say you can't call them communists because communism is still
somebody communist.
Communism is still treason, citizen. But
that's bullshit.
But I think the official term they use now is terrorist because it's more wide encompassing of all the different kinds of treason you can do.
And it's more updated. Like fucking the crazy right wingers are not really concerned about communists anymore so much as they are about Al Qaeda coming down from Mexico.
They should change it from communist to libtard.
It really is commies.
God bless.
They should just change it over to libtard. That'll make everybody happy.
Literal commies.
To 4 Mexican countries.
Yeah.
Really saved our hats against those Mexican Al-Qaedsters.
You got baseball Mexico, shoe stealing Mexico, and archipelago Mexico.
What about cocaine? What about cocaine Mexico though?
That's not Mexico. That's Colombia. Mexico doesn't do cocaine. They do either methamphetamines or
no, you don't.
Heroin. Sweet Mexican.
Yeah, heroin.
No. If you're a true American, you go with meth because meth is American made.
That's American. That's actually not true. It's actually usually made in Canada or in Mexico.
True. That's probably why meth is such a problem.
Mexico is a big maker of meth just because it's so much easier to have a giant laboratory where you can make meth in Mexico than it is in the United States.
Yeah. But no, the joke is the fucking Fox News called 3 South American states Mexican states.
They were Central American, sir.
Oh no, they said there were 3 Mexican countries.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And so
it's pretty clear you guys forgot the Mexican colonial empire.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Aztecs, dude. They did rule all that.
So yeah, you got fucking cocaine Mexico, you got fucking no army Mexico, you got fucking...
So the president of Mexico, Montezuma II...
That's
the president of Mexico, Montezuma, met with Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
And Hitler...
This is starting to sound like a civilization game.
Mafia.
Yeah.
It actually is. I don't know. I kind of like Mexico, but I wouldn't go there because I would be terrified of being shot in the streets.
The places that are nice in Mexico are the places
I
that
like
are guarded with
Mexicans?
armed fucking convoys. I'm not even joking. If you walk outside
I don't think
the
I'd like
resorts in Mexico, you will find actual mounted machine guns guarding hotels.
Depends on where. In the south.
Okay, to be fair, not all of Mexico is a fucking war zone. Just like not all of America, not like all of like
it is. There's just places in Mexico are significantly more dangerous than the United States.
Obviously, wouldn't go to fucking war zone places. I'm talking like Mexico City. There's a bunch of very interesting restaurants that I would like to see there.
Yeah, and like Cancun.
I'd still be terrified of dying.
Yeah.
I mean, Mexico City, you'd risk more dying of lung cancer or some shit.
Speaking of war zone, there's a dude yelling outside my window.
Tell him to suck your dick.
That's just the US thing.
No, I mean, but the thing, I come from one of the safest regions in the world. We don't Europe is. We don't have anything. We don't have any animals that are we don't have.
You guys no.
We don't even have any animals that are dangerous because only
you fucking killed them all.
Wolves.
That's why you were all fighting each other.
Wolves have only recently returned to the area where I live.
Yeah.
There's
where
never
World War
anything
II
in the
happened.
city. We don't have a lot of violence at all. We have some areas, but German ghettos, and I know this because I sort of grew up in a German ghetto. They're lit with LEDs.
What's your number?
They're
baby?
really not too terrible.
Hey,
And
Burger,
all of the places in the world are more dangerous than Europe is.
Hey, Burger, you should play this video without the sound because it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I
Just
know
imagine-
this video is pretty good. I'm gonna play it with.
it's because you could just. I mean, we've all heard this trailer song music for so many times. We can just imagine it.
I think I watched the actual trailer today again because it's so good.
Yeah, I've never been excited for the announcement of announcement because they're going to announce the release date at E3. I'm yay!
There's only two games I'm really excited about this year, and it's fucking Anno 1800 and this. Because CD Projekt Red is basically the only game company that I trust.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, I don't play Anno, and I'm still mad about what they did.
Wait, what happened with Anno?
They're Epic Store exclusive.
Whoa. Anno 1800 is going to be an Epic Store exclusive.
I think, that's what I heard last night.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Don't play it.
Basically, what the fuck is the Epic Store anyway?
It's
propaganda and spying.
Because I've never heard anything good about it.
So the Epic Store is essentially a client platform similar to Steam or Origin, but it's based around Epic Games, which is the people who make Fortnite and shit like that.
Yeah,
and
they
literally
also don't have
competitor.
They've been recently gobbling up a lot of exclusives to put only on their platform to try and.
So Steam doesn't have the monopoly anymore.
Yeah, no. The problem is that they also
They didn't before. You could get stuff on GOG or
Origin or Uplay.
Steam.
Honestly, I don't.
Monopoly. You never had exclusives on Steam.
Yeah.
Except for unless they were made and only submitted by indie developers for specifically Steam.
Yeah,
I mean, Epic Games keeps gobbling games up and saying, "Okay, we're going to produce your game, but you can only make it for us."
I really don't. I just do not understand. What it it's like with Facebook, who now wants the fucking password to your email account. What the fuck are these companies thinking? How far do they think they can go until people just say, "Yeah, you know what? You've gone too far. Fuck it."
Most people.
It also looks for your location data, your fucking I can't remember what it was various drivers information. It trolls through your Steam library to see what games you have on Steam.
And it's not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Well, if you run an application on your computer, it can do whatever it wants.
Epic also is owned by this Chinese company, and they're claiming they don't sell it to that Chinese company. But
much like Facebook isn't really. They're not really taking
the
your data.
problem is they claim they don't, and then in their EULA they also have specific statement saying that that information might be propagated to any parent companies.
They also just don't like they have shit they write in their EULA, oh, we're not doing this, we're not doing that, and then they're doing it anyway. Because when they get caught, what the fuck's gonna happen? Oh, Zuckerberg goes to Congress and they have to pay 25 fucking bucks? Oh my god!
Don't forget the fact that, dude, I love it whenever like tech guys go to Congress because Congress people have no idea what the fuck the internet or tech.
It's like when the Google CEO went there and the fucking one guy asked him to fix his iPhone. It's like, what?
It's like, hey, this ad, talking about me came up on this app my granddaughter was using on her iPhone. And what do you have to say about it? And the Google CEO is just like, Apple actually makes iPhones.
It was an ad for an app on her iPhone, and he was like grilling the Google guy over it. It's like, the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking old retard?
I'm just saying.
You boomer.
This might be a controversial opinion, but I fully support this endeavor here. We should bring this back.
Yeah, that's what
honestly, that's going to fucking happen unless they kill robots first.
Hang on. I have a meme for this.
Wait, no, you want to talk about a fucking picture that captures the sign of the times. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it?
Hearing with the Google CEO and all those fucking dinosaurs, it really bothered me because they kept asking specifically about China, but I think only one of them mentioned Project Dragonfly.
Here's a picture.
They don't want, like, they want to have. Jesus Christ.
I love to see this picture is from fucking Paris, and I love it.
Yeah.
They care about, like, China in the sense that they care about it being a foreign power. They are all about getting the very same fucking laws as China. And this is true about America, this is true about, like, fucking every single European country. This is true about Australia, New Zealand. They all want the fucking censorship. They all want to be able to control the flow of information.
No, what they want is that social credit system. They are fucking...
I can imagine, like, Macron jerking off every night to that shit.
Fantastic.
But here in America, we have a nice check against that.
Is it?
It's
in terms of what it could be and not what it is.
In terms of what it could be, I think it is. It is
because I understand that it could be a really good thing. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I just don't like it because of its current state.
It's the mentality of don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. People who want to dissolve the EU don't recognize how much good it does for the European countries.
I'm sure
it's the whole. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing half-assed, essentially.
Exactly. The EU would be a lot less corrupt and a lot less bureaucratic and a lot better for the people in the EU if it actually were like a federal government. Because it would make so many things so much easier. It would shift
you don't get that without a civil war.
The focus of the electorate onto the EU and not just onto the national governments. Because right now, the national governments are using the EU to push through draconian and shitty laws because the focus of the people are, the electors only looking at the national governments, and then they can always blame the EU for everything bad that happens and take credit for all the good shit that happens.
Wait, so
Italy, well, France as well. France not as much now because Macron, but yeah.
Okay, I have a really dumb and naive question about the EU that I was hoping you guys in Europe could answer for me. Does the EU have any kind of military power?
Yeah,
military coordination.
There
power,
is an EU military, but it's comprised of it's mostly like a ceremonial force, and
it's ceremonial
of national forces.
There's national forces pledged.
They were trying to get an EU army a while ago, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so they're trying again. They're trying
so
again recently. They've been talking between France and Germany about getting an EU army. Now that
which would be cheap, it would massively reduce the fucking costs.
It's because
of all of the countries.
essentially,
like Germany doesn't need a fucking army. we are surrounded by people who do not want anything bad from us, and the same is true about almost all other European countries.
Germany's the last country that needs an army.
Essentially, I guess in a way, as sort of like maybe a crappy comparison, it'd be like the way the U.S. government acts with the National Guard.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So they can ask like the government can ask my state to provide troops to go fight somewhere, and then we do that. That's sort of like how the EU works, I guess. They
have some predefined regiments now, but an EU army would probably work that way. Yes.
Also, like at the moment, they've been talking about the recently, now that the UK is fucking off, because basically the EU army talks that were happening in 2008 were all shut down essentially by the UK. And a bunch of shit about on federalization was also shut down by the UK.
Because the UK is not ready to be in the EU. They don't if they don't want to be part of the fucking EU, well, okay, that's your thing. But from the very beginning, they always wanted special positions. They always wanted an extra plate. They were like the vegetarians at the dinner party. Well, it was all given to them, and now they still want to leave. And it's like, okay,
sure.
Well, that's the thing I never really understood. Yeah. I understand that the UK, they're an island, and their history has been very different from mainland Europe. I understand.
No, it's not really that.
Okay, okay, hang on. Why does the UK think they can use that excuse, but Ireland seems to be doing just fine? Ireland is doesn't have an issue.
Yeah, Ireland is not as big, is not as economically important, essentially.
And it's just also culturally different.
True.
Ireland understands its place in Europe, and the UK is still sort of empire.
Yeah.
But France had an empire.
Yeah, that too. Except that France doesn't care as much. In fact, they're one of the main pushes for the EU nowadays.
And also, originally the French didn't want the Brits to join. The Brits were not a founding member of the EU. They actually wanted to get into the EU, or the proto-EU. But de Gaulle always said, no, fuck those cunts. They're British, like the British.
Okay,
No, de Gaulle was the one that convinced the French government to let them be founding members, essentially.
I may have confused that. I learned it.
Because de Gaulle had mad respect for the English, because he literally was a president in exile in England.
I do know that a lot of the animosity that the U.S. has for France is thanks to de Gaulle, because de Gaulle, what was it before 1962?
Is that why you hate the French?
Well, before 1980,
Oh yeah, no, you're right, because de Gaulle basically said that Reaganism, by extension, Thatcherism, was fucking bullshit.
Well, no, but also he France used to host a ton of U.S. military bases.
The Statue of Liberty is
Oh yeah, we studied that as well.
The whole America
essentially pulled out from NATO.
Yeah, it was because of that there's a lot of animosity towards France from America, and that's why we call them frogs and cowards and shit. It's not because of World War I. It's because they pulled out of NATO, and when they started the nuclear program, they said it was to defend themselves from the East and the West.
Yeah,
and it was like what the fuck, dude?
That was the ultimate chat move, and that is
France left NATO.
France is an ancillary member of NATO. It's kind of part of NATO, but it doesn't have to contribute to the main forces, essentially. Also, France is the country with the third biggest nuclear arsenal.
Yeah.
Nuke them first.
Fucking yeah.
So I have a side burger and Italian dude.
No, Wikipedia says that they're members of NATO.
They are, but ancillary. They're not core members of NATO, essentially.
No, but check this shit out. We used to have a ton of military bases. France up until 1966.
Yep.
Yeah, and when de Gaulle decided,
Yeah, because de Gaulle weird dude. He was like hardcore nationalist, but at the same time very leftist in policies, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, not very, but like leftist for the time.
But to
Compared
go
to
off
Reagan and
French
Thatcher.
nationalism is always on the left.
But talking about the
Yeah.
EU, that reminded me of a game I used to play when I was a kid for the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. It was called Aerobiz Supersonic, and it's basically just a game where you build your own airline, and it was a really fun game. I fucking loved it. But they had 4 different scenarios, and the 4th scenario was set in the future because this game came out in 1994. It was set in the future from 2000 to 2020, and it was looking back on it is the most optimistic future you could fucking believe, because not only does the EU
Wait a second. Some guy in the chat thinks that this is the usual channel content because he just
Oh no, my dude.
And also,
you are
thanks for
so
the
wrong.
$5. Give Burgerable money, all of you, if you have dollars. If you don't have dollars, or if you do have dollars, you don't want to give them to me. Also, don't give them to me, but do give me.
Payday's Monday.
Give them money, all of you.
But this 4th scenario is so optimistic about the future because not only do we get super jumbo jets in like the 2010s, supersonic jets make a comeback in the 2010s, and Burger, you're gonna fucking love this. The EU forms as a single nation state.
Yeah, boy.
Then Belarus joins the EU. Ukraine joins the EU, and finally Russia joins the EU in like 2017. I remember playing it as a kid. And I'm like, wow, the future's gonna be amazing. I'm looking back on it, I'm like, god damn, we were naive. God damn.
The Russians.
Well, I mean, on the other hand, people back then thought that at this point maybe the world would be destroyed in nuclear war, and that also didn't happen. So.
True.
Yeah. But if you're interested, just fire up a Sega Genesis emulator.
Yeah, at this point, guys,
I'll just fire
That's
up
illegal.
the Sega Genesis that I have lying around.
Well, I'm saying, if you, it's a fun little game. You manage your own airline, and it's a lot of fun. If you're into that type of game.
Oh, I'm into tycoon games.
Yeah. Okay, I'm on the Wikipedia page for the game, and it has the scenario, the future scenario specifically. Ukraine joins the European Union in 1998. Belarus joins in 1999. Switzerland joins in 2003. Russia joins in 2005.
I mean, let's be honest, Switzerland is kind of in the EU.
Yeah.
No, it's the same as much in the EU as Norway is essentially. Not being called the same.
You can go through Switzerland without fucking having to show your passport and shit.
No, it literally is the same as Norway. It's just they don't call it the same because Switzerland doesn't want that, I guess.
Ukraine you talk about? Huh?
Only Russia.
Western Russia.
Only Russia. Yeah.
Ukraine's that place my government's sending guns to right now.
Fucking nice.
I mean, here's the Wikipedia page for the game. You could check it out. It's actually, I mean, before the future scenario, it's pretty accurate.
My favorite tycoon game as of late is Darkwood. It's a simulator of how it is to live in a Polish forest.
That sounds lovely, man.
Lit.
Oh yeah, I fucking bought that game because you told me to. I haven't played it.
Oh yeah, I bought that game because of Mandalore's video on it.
My favorite sim right
Mandalore.
now
Very
is
cool.
Shadowrun 5th Edition. It's really prepping me for when Amazon just takes over.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes. Fuck yes.
Play Shadowrun 5th Edition.
Yep.
Do it all the advanced maths.
Fucking nothing quite like
There was an
GMing.
AMA on the Shadowrun subreddit recently where a designer for the 6th edition was actually asking questions to what people would want.
Yeah, sure,
And
Burger.
like most of the answers were just please do everything new. Just throw everything out and do it
No,
new. please.
Burger. It wasn't. It was the 1st of April.
No, there was one idea that I saw that I really liked, and it was a tier system of gameplay where it was you had a simplified version of Shadowrun, then a moderate version of Shadowrun, and then the current version of Shadowrun that's just like hyper, like super thick rules based.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah.
That I would fucking love. I would love
That would
to
be
see
great, 'cause,
a
like-
simplified version of Shadowrun, because I have tried to look into Shadowrun Anarchy, and Shadowrun Anarchy is one of those games where basically the players are just as powerful as the GM, and that's just not my style of playing. If you like
That's
that kind
straight
of shit,
up. That's
then
just
go
almost
ahead.
anarcho-fascism at that point.
If you like that kind of shit, then great. It's just that I personally don't like playing like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. It can be good in the right context, but with people I play with, that is not good because they will just be like, and then I find a chest full of magic items.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Has John McAfee been executed for tax evasion yet?
No, he's hiding it out. I don't remember
In
where
Cuba,
he is right.
in Belize.
Oh, it's in Belize?
No, I don't know. But yeah, no, sorry, Burger. It was all an April's Fools.
So they're
You
not
get
actually listening
fucking
to
beamed,
people.
dude.
No, of course not. It's fucking Catalyst.
I fucking hate April Fools because I just have to.
My daughter was
just
born on April
avoid
Fools.
everyone.
I love it so much.
And then you just put her
You're not
back
gonna
in like
get me
April
with
Fools.
that.
See you
Did
tomorrow.
Reddit do anything this year?
Joke's on me!
Yeah,
My,
Reddit.
It's not yours.
Reddit didn't do anything, but r/games did something and made everybody mad.
Reddit announced that they have this new support thing where they allow you to
Fucking
view
a
pictures.
big. We got a big asparagus show in the chat, boys.
I saw that.
And Anarcho-fascist is back?
Newgrounds
Nope,
also
man
did
says,
something
Soviet Comrade Stalin says this stream is sponsored by Big Asparagus.
Fucking.
How did you know?
Fucking shills all over the place.
Yeah, my grandma is an April 1st baby. She came and visited us, and that was nice.
Oh,
So Burger, you keep mentioning the ads you're getting now. I am of the upper class and have YouTube Red. So what's
Yeah,
all this
I have YouTube. That's part of the reason why I'd like you to make Who Is Betty have one giant playlist so I can download it all.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here the
We're all-
thing with the ads is that Neo hit me up and said, "Hey, let's try doing ads for the channel," and I said, "Yeah." And so he slipped me a bit of money, and I've recorded some ads, and I've been starting to air them, and that's actually been going pretty well for like through Google Ads. They're like 15-second ads.
Oh yeah,
I still don't know.
Oh, you're talking about the
I
Big
still
Man
don't
Tyrone
understand.
stuff.
Yeah,
I
don't.
hear any of that.
You're talking about the Big Man Tyrone stuff.
No, like actual ads that play before videos on YouTube.
Are you saying that's not an actual ad?
No, it's like product placement. It's not a real ad. It's just like a sneaky.
Place these nuts on your
It's
chin.
pretty obvious
Bitch.
product placement, but no, I'm talking like real pre-rolls and mid-rolls and
Gotcha.
post-rolls.
I'm making pre-rolls right now.
I mean,
Nice.
that's how I
Yeah,
found,
me too.
That's
yeah,
how I found the Vine
I
Star
still-
Morgan's got
guys.
ridiculous prices.
Still don't know how the fuck how much dick do you how much of Neo's dick you have sucked to have him give you so much money all the time.
You know
You
what?
just
I don't
Soros.
either.
You just have to tell
I
him you
just-
love him, and he.
Burger's got
he
my
goes
patronage
off.
for life.
He
I
just
mean,
wants somebody
that
to tell
too,
him
but
he's
it's
pretty.
like fucking
Yep, that's all I need.
Neo. How much money do you drop on Burger every month usually?
Not
I
Don't
I
disclose that
don't
amount.
actually know.
Like,
I don't really
paid my
keep
rent
track.
more than once at this point.
Yeah, fucking hell.
I just don't
Might as
keep
well
track.
fucking hand him the channel. No,
You have to
don't.
name your firstborn after him. Not you can't name him his actual name. You have to name him the Neolutionist.
Yeah.
Or if it's a girl, the Neolutionist. Just do it.
Yeah.
I bet Neo's real name is Ted. He sounds
Nope.
like a
Ugh.
fucking Ted.
No,
I know
it's,
his real name.
Yeah, it's not that
Steve.
impressive.
Eric,
Gaylord.
John,
It's not terrible. It's a pretty good name.
Sputnik,
Gedor Bundy.
Jurgen.
Nice.
My
Mortimer.
mom says I have a cool name.
Your mom's a
You also
faggot.
have a face only your mother could love.
You have a face
God.
for radio, kid.
Stalin is writing that YouTube has been cracking down conspiracy theories and flat earthers. I actually probably will be doing like
Jews
a
aren't
conspiracy
real.
A video on conspiracy theories tomorrow.
Nice.
Ooh.
So
Jews
that
are a
is
Semitic
definitely
conspiracy.
going to get fucking suppressed in the algorithm.
Nice.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, dude. I don't exist. I'm just a conspiracy.
You're a Jew?
Yeah.
Jews
Yeah.
aren't real.
You're
they were
lying to
made
me.
up by the Jews.
Dude, don't
That's
cry.
not real.
Jews are
That's not fucking news. I said I was a Jew like months ago.
Well, of course you're a Jew. You're a fucking furry.
Jews aren't real. They're just lizard men mind controlled by the big asparagus pretending to be Jews.
Jews are furries.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, that just made me honestly laugh.
You gotta consider it from the perspective of people who care.
Noah's Ark.
Because they're all about degeneracy, being bad, and Jews are supposed to be degenerates. So if you're a Jew, or if you're a furry, you're automatically a Jew.
That makes sense.
Is that how it works?
In a weird, twisted logic.
Well, it's not like it actually makes sense.
I'm going to end this stream. Thank you all.
Yeah, I was about to say burger.
We've been going for well over 2 hours. I maybe next stream will happen on a live stream channel. I don't know. Maybe
so
not.
people can stop complaining.
I didn't pay $20 for this.
I've been thinking about that for a long time, and maybe I'll do it. Or maybe I won't. In any event, see you around, cunts.